All right. I'm back. Let me see those airplane emojis in the chat, please. If you are ready to get started, airplane emojis in the chat. Let's go. Send it. Hey. Hey, yeah. I see you. Okay, you guys are ready. You ready? All right. That's what's up. What's up? How you guys doing? What is going on? Beautiful people. Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and welcome back to X-Plane 12 Flight Simulator. Yes, sir. Today we're flying in the Flying Pencil, as its nickname, the Boeing 757. This is a 200 variant, made by FlightFactor and completely compatible with X-Plane 12. I think they made it compatible a day or two ago. So we're giving it a try, giving another test flight in X-Plane 12. My last experience with this simulator has not been great, as you guys probably know if you watched my last stream. But today, I'm hoping that things will be looking up. I've gotten some time, or I've spent some time to try to iron out some of my issues. This is my first time trying to stream since I changed my settings. So we'll see if that affects the performance I get here. But it definitely, visually, for me personally, looks better. It's a better view. It's not, I don't hate looking at it. You know what I mean? So we'll see how things go as we progress. Today we're flying from San Francisco to Denver. And the reason why you're seeing so many people in the flight sim community who play X-Plane flying in San Francisco or Denver, because these are two of the, I think the only two like airport in the US that are actually updated. Tevin Cooper, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Blue Rover family. But this scenery has actually been updated to X-Plane 12 standards. So you can kind of tell just in the ground texturing that this airport is much better than some of the default. Also, Denver has also been updated by Xcoders. If you want to check out either of these sceneries, there is a link down in the description. Midnight Maverick, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Jared A, hello, welcome to the stream as well. Captain No Gear, welcome back. I got the mandatory streaming equipment. You know what it is. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well out there. Saska, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Nuki Streams, hello. FS Insane is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back, Deuce Legend. Good to see you as well. Jacob Singer, hello. What's up, my friend? Zach Hamilton's in the house. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. HD is in the chat. Thank you, man. And thank you so much for all your help last night after the Blue Experience show. We sat down and tried to, get some things ironed out in my system. So we'll see how it plays out today. Again, I've done kind of a test flight without streaming to OBS. So we'll see if it makes a difference. I haven't changed anything since I did my testing yesterday. Unity Social, welcome to the stream. Tuning in from school. English 10 times better. That's great, man. Congrats, bro. It's not easy learning a new language. Nazrula, welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. Ethan Aviation, good to see you. Jacob Singer, AV, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome. Stalker Actual, what up, man? How you doing, bro? Hopefully doing well, man. Man, what's up, bro? Good, long time no see, man. Hopefully doing good out there, man. Runar, welcome to the stream. Job Bongo Fit in the house. What's up? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Fly to Die is in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Yo, Jackie, I see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hello. Demo Robertson, welcome to the stream. Fred, Infinite Flight Pro, I see you in the chat. Thank you. Larry, thank you. And if I missed you, I apologize. We'll probably do another round of shout outs. We have not a long flight, but I think we're, what are we expecting? Was it 2 hours? This flight is. We're flying from San Francisco to Denver. Let me double check what our, yes, it's showing airtime 2 hours and 4 minutes. So we shall see. Might be to get there a little bit faster. So let's hop into the flight deck of the Boeing 757. We'll kill the music and we'll get this thing powered on and ready to go. And we have plenty of time to talk as we fly throughout here. So this scenery is made by Short Final Design, aka Mr. X. So hopefully everything goes well there. Let me know if you guys have any issues or buffering in the chat or in the stream. Sometimes my internet can be spotty, but for some reason it doesn't cut off the live stream, which is good. But it's kind of confusing because I'm trying to use the internet on other monitors and it's like, nah, it's not working. So anyways, hopefully we'll be all right. And again, guys, just to kind of be a reminder, we mentioned this in yesterday's show, and other streamers have mentioned it as well. I know there's a lot of controversy around X-Plane 12 right now, and I understand people are passionate about what they love in flight sim, but no sim bashing in the chat. All right, you will get silenced or kicked or blocked. We come in here with positive vibes and positive vibes only. If you don't like what you see, you don't have to watch. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to play it. So just leave. All right. So if anybody in chat sees that somebody's doing that, don't reflect that energy. Don't go back and respond with hatefulness right back at them. Just be respectful. Honestly, you could just ignore them because I'll have a mod, you know, give the boot anyways. So anyways, I think this plane looks pretty darn good. I like the United livery. I see this plane at work all the time. One thing I really miss with X-Plane 12 is traffic global. Having all the traffic at the gates is something I really miss. We are on VATSIM today though. So if you would like to fly with us and have the time to, if you're on Microsoft Flight Sim, if you're on P3D, if you're on X-Plane 11, if it doesn't matter what sim you're on. If you're on VATSIM, you can see us, you can fly with us, and you can share ATC with us as well. It's a bit dark in the cockpit. Let's go get the battery turned on. And let me see, make sure our sounds are up. All right, my dog is chilling. That's good. I don't fly this plane that often, so I really don't remember how to use it. So we're gonna just, if I do something wrong, don't hate me. You can, drop a line in the comments and say, hey, you missed this. I'll hopefully see it. All right, we don't have external power because we don't actually have anything there, right? Let's go to our handy dandy EFB. This massive thing. I wish they actually put like an EFB stand in like a 3D stand instead of a pop-up. Let's go to operations, ground, and we're gonna plug in a GPU. We'll plug in the chocks, or not. We'll hook up the chocks, or no, set the chocks. Pull out the loader unit. What else? We are a gate config right now. Call a fuel truck out. The rest of that should be fine. Cool. So let's go ahead and just, since we have it open, we might as well get this thing, loaded up. All right. So we need 24,781 pounds of fuel. There's fuel. 28781. By the way, I'm not looking at the chat right now, so if you have something that you need answers for, I do apologize. I can catch back up with the chat when we head out for taxi and everything like that, or actually when we take off. I think this aircraft can only do like 170. Is that correct? Yeah, 170 is our max, and we'll optimize the CG. And then we'll hit load. And that's it. Oh, doors are closed. Okay. Open. All right, doors are opening up. And now we should be allowed. Load it up. Here we go. Now we're loading up cargo. Let's see. What else? General. I think that's all we're doing here. Yeah. All right, so we got those old classic generic Boeing 777 from FlightFactor, or is Boeing, FlightFactor sounds that we all hate. External power is available. Alright, there we go. And hit the bus ties. I'm just gonna press all the buttons. I don't know what order I'm supposed to press them, but I'm pressing them all. There we go. It should just work that way. Nav, that's for IRS. Let's get our window heat going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Emergency lights armed. That is a bit loud. Let me turn that down. Beautiful. We are using the FT Sim sound pack, by the way. I didn't shout that out. We are using FT sound pack today. Hopefully it works. I haven't tested it. I installed it as the instructions said to install it, and I've done nothing else since then. So, best case scenario, it'll work, and we'll be good to go. So we're on external power. We got power to the aircraft. Jump into the FMC and get our flight plan. So Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar. That is San Francisco International. I'm going to copy the location of the airport, drop it right here in the IRS position, and we'll jump over to route, drop in SFO right there. We're going to Denver Kilo Delta Echo November. We'll drop that right there, and we'll go to departure arrival. for our departure. Usually in San Francisco, from my personal experience, they depart 01 left, 01 right, sometimes on the 28s. I'm going to see what SimBrief gave us. They gave us runway... Where are you? 01 left. That sounds good to me. So 01 left. And I think we're doing the trucking departure. Every time I see the trucking departure, I think of Dragon Ball Z, like Trunks. The Trunks departure. That's what I always think about when I see that. Then Mogi transition. And then over the route. And then are there any waypoints inbound? Yeah, we do have an airway. Thank you, No Gear. ATIS information, Yankee. Departure runway is 01 left, 01 right. Thank you so much for that, Captain No Gear. So we're going to do Quebec. So Q1, 2, 4. That's going to be right here on the left on the VIA. Remember, all your airways go on the left side. So Quebec, 1, 2, 4. And that's going to take us to Bravo Victor Lima, VOR. If it's a 3-letter code, most likely it's a VOR. This is stuff that when I first started watching live streams and watching YouTube videos, I never really understood. I was like, how do you know the difference between an airway, a VOR, and a waypoint? That I remember watching streamers like, how the heck do you know? And so I like to from time to time, not every stream, but explain what it is. So again, TCH, another 3-letter code, at least in the US, that is a VOR. So you see there's 3 different VORs here to choose from. So I think we're gonna go with probably the top one most likely, but I'm just gonna double check to make sure that is correct. In SimBrief, it will tell you. In SimBrief, it'll tell you exactly what the VOR frequency is for each VOR that you have. If you look close enough, what is this? TCH. That's the Wasatch VOR, and we need the GPS position of. What is it? It's 116.8, so it's actually the second one. Wow, I would have picked the first one, and we would have ended up somewhere in the UK. For real. Hold on, my dog is gonna. Which one? What's up, Barry? He accidentally closed the door, and I was like, I can't get out. So I was like, well, that's your fault. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so TCH, we picked the right one now. Let's find out what our next waypoint is. Let's see. There's my flight plan. TCH, and then direct to Camper, which is the first waypoint into our arrival into Denver for the Longs 2 arrival. So we'll go over here and pick Longs 2. If you don't mind, No Gear, since you're looking up ATIS, would you like to look up the ATIS for Denver? At least the current one. I know it might change, but the current ATIS for Denver. Thank you so much, Pete the Guy, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrowroy family. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing real good. All right, beautiful. So, Camper, Longs. I'm just going to put in what SimBrief gave us for now, and then we can change it later if the ATIS says differently. So 34 right is what we're expecting currently into Denver. So ILS 34 right. And transition, I'm not sure. Transition we want. Let me see. I have to look at some charts now. I think they finished loading because it got real quiet in the cockpit just now. Got real quiet. Everybody's all chilling. Hold on. Gotta text the wifey, the flight attendant. Without doing a thing. All right, airport info, runway 3. How do you know which payware planes are now compatible with X-Plane 12? Great question, Paul. We're all trying to figure that out actually because it's so new, and there's really no one source to find out. Like every different developer is kind of making their own announcement saying, "Hey, this has been updated," and you kind of just have to know where to look to even see that update, which is the problem right now. And we really need like a source, right? Like one place. Like, all right, this is where you're gonna find out if something is updated. But currently, there's nothing like that. So you just kind of got to know. You got to learn word of mouth right now. Is kind of how it is, which sucks. Shouldn't be that way, but that is how it is right now. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to find our information. Hang out on this view for a second. I'm trying to find my transition here. I wish there was an easier way though to find out, because there's a lot of planes that I want to know if the developer is working on it. Like, for example, the Challenger 650, right? Like, I love that plane. And it's one of my favorite aircraft to fly on X-Plane. And I want them, well, I mean, I want them to update it so that I can fly it in 12 to see how it works in 12 and really appreciate it there. But also the FlyJ Sim Q400. So I found out, looking at the forums this morning, the FlyJ Sim Q400 got an update, I think like yesterday, but it was not a X-Plane 12 compatibility update. It was just a scheduled update, a very poorly timed update. So people are thinking that it's compatible. I mean, I'm sure you can still open it. Like, here's the thing: you can open pretty much any plane in X-Plane 12, but you may get a few errors. Or things may just not work. Who knows? So you just got to be careful with that, because also define working. Some people believe, okay, working is you can program the FMC and whatnot. But like, for example, the Zebo had a update, a compatibility update that made it working in X-Plane 12. But then we find out that the pitch isn't working correctly. So in my opinion, that means it doesn't work. If everything works on the plane except for the freaking flight controls, that's a pretty big deal. That plane does not work. So you can fly it. You can work around it by using your flaps or your trim or whatever it is you can do to work around that issue. But in reality, that does not work. You shouldn't have to work around that. So that's my personal opinion on that. I love the Zebo and I want it to work, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna update it pretty soon to make it fully compatible with X-Plane 12. But yeah, that's why you haven't seen me stream the Zebo yet, because I'm waiting for them to come out with an update. Because you should not have to pull the yoke all the way back to take off and all the way back to flare. That's just not what it is. All right, so anyways, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to find some charts here in the background. So we are doing the 3-4 rights ILS in the Denver. That's what we're expecting, and I'm looking for our transition. We're coming from the west, so I'm thinking, what are our options again? Yeah, Maverick, man, have a safe trip, man. Have a safe trip. Be free. Should we do be free? That will be the shortest option. Let's just do be free. Or no, let's do Teller. Let's do Teller. All right, that's in there. Route. Activate. Execute. Let's check for any discounts, nudies. There probably is one. There it is. We'll drop camper right there. Execute that. Back to route. Perf in it. We already got everything fueled up, ready to go. So our ground weight is there. Our reserves. I'm gonna grab that here in just a second. Give it to me. Give me just 2 seconds. Reserves 4.8. I'll take that. Our cruise altitude today is gonna be 35,000 feet, so 350. Earlier I said about AI traffic, use the live traffic plugin. You'll have plenty of airline and GA traffic. I am using the, wait, what plugin are you talking about? You talking about the one from Xcoders that he put in? That doesn't affect my aircraft traffic at all. It only affects my ground handling traffic, from what I understand, because I'm not getting any traffic, and I have both traffic global and live, whatever you call that thing, plugged in. But I also have static aircraft turned off. Cost index is 72. And our cruise winds, can't be right. Insufficient fuel. Yeah, that should be plenty of fuel. We have 28.8. Oh no, we'll go back, we'll put the winds in and we'll see if it changes. 283. We also need to check the flight plan because it's possible that one of our waypoints is in Mexico. And that's why it says insufficient fuel. So we'll have to check on that. Takeoff, we'll do flaps 5. Grab the CG 4.4. Turn on the reference speeds, 139 for V1, 142, and 148. Let's hit the APU. X11 simulation. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. My thoughts on X-Plane 11. My first thoughts were all honestly pretty negative. I did not have a good experience. But today I'm hoping to change that. I've spent some time fine-tuning my sim and the way it performs. And it's possible we may have a better experience today, which may change my entire view on how I feel about X-Plane 12. So honestly, today's flight is going to determine a lot for me. I still can't give you guys a solid review because I haven't spent enough time and effort in the sim. I hear a plane behind us. That's my APU. But it looks, my sim looks much better than it did a few days ago. That's for sure. Our APU should be firing up. Yep, it is. It looks like it's already on. And we already have the gens on, which is fine. We'll get the packs and the trim area and all that stuff turned on. APU bleed, isolation valves. Hear anything though? Be hearing air. This one? I can't remember which one it was. I think it was that one. Am I missing something? Yeah, APU is on. I'm not getting any APU sound. Or not sound, but not any air. I wonder if it's a FT sim issue that I didn't do something right. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we get engine sounds. That's going to be a big problem if we don't. I really wish I would have tested it first. All right, so we should have enough fuel. Perf is good. Legs all look okay. Let's make sure there's nothing in there that says like 1,000 miles. Nope, I think we're good there. Our VNAV should be working perfectly fine. Another discontinuity there is fine. No gear, yes, I am still working on the ramp. I am. I work tonight. All right, cool. I think we're ready to push, guys. Are ready to push. Flight director's on. APU's on. We'll disconnect the GPU. And everything else outside, we'll get the doors shut. So close the front door, close that, close that. Ground, we'll just hit remove all. Yeah, APU is definitely not on. I done something wrong. Oh, that's what it was. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need external power to get it going though. Yep, oh, the whole thing shut off. Oh, the whole thing shut off. I was told that if that were to happen in real life, it's possible that we could require maintenance. Oh, did we lose everything? Uh-oh. I told you guys I don't fly this plane very often. Like it's like a 737, but also very different. It's like a lot more buttons and things to press. So it's like I can't just go from the 7.3 and assume I'm going to know all the things to click on. So GPU says it's on, or connected, I should say. But I'm not getting a thing here. Let's try starting the APU again. It said that it was on. Yeah. Yeah, APU is running. What am I forgetting here? APU gen is selected. Bus ties are on. Utility buses are on. All these on. This wouldn't happen in a Delta. Oh, you guys think we need an air start? Did I kill it? What are failures? Oh no. Oh no, report. Yep. Malfunction systems. Ground power connector. We ruined it. I reset it. Yeah, this is a case where we would need an air start, but I don't want to do that today. Alright, external power is on. And now, how do I get the APU to do its thing again? Press maintenance. Which one is that? Ground call. Oh no. I have to install the live traffic plugin and download the models. I don't know what like where. I don't know. There were no instructions about that. All right, let's see. Ground options. GPU's connected. I'm sorry, guys. I ruined everything. I ruined everything. I think we're just gonna do a freaking air start. We're just gonna do an air start. I'm calling up the high pressure unit. Is that what it's called? That's what they call it? We don't call it that. They could have easily called it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, guys, we're gonna do an air start. Let's see if I can figure that out. Because, yeah. Blue decided to disconnect the freaking GPU without permission. Stop. House. Thank you. So what we're gonna do is we'll leave I think, let's see, APU. We're gonna bypass the APU. I should know how to do this. I've done this in real life. I still don't know how to do this. Are we getting air? Sky Command, the most savage gangster move you ever seen. Stream Microsoft Flight Sim on train. Oh, I think I forgot to change it. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, Sky Command. I'm sorry, I forgot to change it. Packs off, right? Yeah, packs off. There we go. We're getting air pressure. Is that enough? I think that's enough. We're gonna try starting the engine. Let's start with let's see. Is the gate? Let's get the beacon on. Alright, so jet bridge should disconnect. Yep, it's gone. Alright, so right now we have external power plugged in. And we have the air start plugged in. The jet bridge is clear. And I think that's all I need to do. And we're also going to remove the chocks. I'm legit just winging this, by the way. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Gate config, all that good stuff. And we said hit maintenance. What does that do? Okay, so everything should be fixed. Okay, anyways, we're still gonna do air start. Let's see, we're just gonna start engine. What do we usually do? Air start's on the left, so we'll start engine 2. Works. Yeah, we're getting pressure. N1 is coming up. And introducing fuel. It's so quiet. Yes, something's going on my sound pack. I have no engine sounds. Dang it, man. So I've done something wrong when trying to install the sound pack. That freaking sucks. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing this whole flight with no sounds. You got me messed up. See, let me check my settings here. Let me check my settings. Sound. Yeah, everything is turned up. Go to plugins, Sound 3D. I could try that. Let's see. Is that a thing? I don't have that option. Yeah, it's not a thing. I don't know what I did, but somehow I installed or attempted to install FTSIM sound pack and I did it wrong. Either that or it's not compatible with X-Plane 12, one or the other. So, all right. Well, guys, for me, I'm not gonna enjoy this flight if I can't hear crap. So I'm restarting. I hear a little bit. I hear like a little hint of sound. Where is it coming from? I probably deleted the engine folder. I just dropped it in like it said I was supposed to. Okay. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can change to. Malty says sound packs don't work in X-Plane 12. Oh, great. Good to know. All right, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to close out of X-Plane, restart it. I absolutely hate doing that, but we're going to do that. And then I'm going to take the sound pack out, and hopefully, thankfully, I backed up my original sound file or sound folder. Hopefully, just putting that back in will make it work. And we'll probably have to load in hot to make sure the sounds are working, which is what I should have done before the stream, but I didn't. And now I learned my lesson. So, all right, restarting. Sorry, you guys, and thank you for your patience, though. Yeah, I mean, you think, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like they changed anything about sound in X-Plane 12. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, you would just kind of assume that sound pack should just work in X-Plane 12, given the fact that how little they've done to the sound engine. But like I said, I was wrong. Well, guys, hopefully that helps you. Now we know sound packs don't work. Now we know. And now I gotta find out how to get the correct sound thing. Make sure I don't copy a bunch of crap that wasn't there before. I probably should have backed up the whole plane, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're good. There's a few tech problems. We're good, man. We're still gonna do the same flight. Just delayed. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I do it right. So I don't want to have to reload again due to me not placing the files correctly. Gonna double check. What up, Emily? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, so it added the fmod file. You know what? I think I know what it is too. The actual fmod sound file says _XP11. I'm wondering if just changing that to XP12 would link it. I don't know. I'm not gonna try modding it. Thank you, Sony, for the follow. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna delete the whole thing. So goodbye. See ya. Also, they added something in my plugins folder, which was an XLua file. I don't know if that was there before. Let me see. No, I don't think that was in there. So I'm gonna delete that. I'm basically copying what's in the 767 folder. I like this track. Turn it up. Hey. Plugins. XLua. Goodbye. I also don't have Fly with Lua installed anyway, so maybe that could be the thing too. And sounds. Cockpit, contact, engine, systems, warnings, and weather. That was my old one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete the sounds, the whole sound folder, and bring in the old sound folder that I backed up. And we're gonna pray to God that this works. All right, cool. All right, let's load back up X-Plane and try our luck here. This is all what me and XP were talking called teething You know, when you first get into a new sim, you know, you start trying all these different things, and some things work, some things don't work. It's one of those things, kind of like the growing pain. I didn't want to show my screen because it shows all my files, and I don't want you guys to see all my files. Sorry. Just in case, you never know. When I'm in files, I'm just really looking at one thing. You never know. I want you guys to find some kind of like thing you can hack into, or personal information, something like that. Your A330 and X-Plane 12 is still not moving at all. The parking brake is off. Again, check your toe brakes if you have rudder pedals, and if you don't have rudder pedals, just go through and make sure that nothing is bound to toe braking. That was my problem. All right, start flight. That's true, Zach. That's very true. It's kind of like in trucking, like in American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim, we mod these games so heavy. A lot of times you'll put in a new mod and it'll break some other mod, or the whole game updates and it breaks all your mods. So yeah, it's just how it is. Kind of like, you know, again, it's because we came from X-Plane 11 and there's certain things and certain mods and plugins that we're used to using, and we want to bring them over to X-Plane 12. Because like I said, I did a test flight in the 757 last night, and I was like, man, this would be so dope with the sound pack. And so I went ahead, downloaded the sound pack. Didn't have a lot of time this morning to test it. I installed the sound pack from FTSim and it doesn't work. So he probably has to go back and do something on his end to make it compatible. I don't know. It could be very easy. It could be complicated. Either way, it didn't work for me today. But yeah, I agree with Jessica. Try reversing your toe brakes if for whatever reason you're not able to move with your brakes released. Steve Bennett, hello, welcome to the stream. Which ortho am I using? Today we're going to be using V-States. I'm here to try to prove that it does actually work. So we'll see. Yeah, so I have ortho covering California as we leave San Francisco. We're gonna overfly Nevada. I have that fully covered in ortho, as well as Utah. I'll have that fully covered in ortho, and then into Denver, Colorado, which is also ortho. So we'll have ortho the entire long flight. It's all V-States. I haven't made any custom scenery. I want to test out V-States first because I spent a lot of time downloading that, and I have tons of gigabytes. Okay, we have sounds, but I think that's something else. I have to make sure I reconnect to X. What is that? Can't find sound, PA numbers, 50 pass wave, more info about it. I don't think it's important, whatever it is. Why does my cockpit look weird? Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. What are those? What did I do? Am I gonna have to re-download this whole plane? Don't tell me that. Oh my God. Jesus is right. What is going on here? Okay, well, let's give it an old reload and see what happens. If it doesn't work, we'll yeah, I definitely gotta send it to maintenance now. We broke the GPU and broke everything else. Wow, wow, wow. What is going on? Am I on VATSIM? What is going on? What did I do? I changed, it was a sound pack mod. That's it. That is all. This has been my luck so far with X-Plane 12. This is the kind of stuff that happens to me. Alright, aircraft, hangar 75. And you guys know when using the FlightFactor X updater, downloading or updating a plane takes forever. So that is not even an option for me today. Alright, so it's still having Can't find sounds PA /time/number/50pass.wave. Yeah, it's broken. It's broken. It was nice while it lasted. Okay, plan B. Let's see what the 300 looks like. Let's see if that one works. The 300 works, we'll fly the 300. If it doesn't work, because I broke all the 757s, then what we'll do is we'll fly maybe the 767. Maybe. The screen's changed. Oh, is that what I did, Digital Merc? Oh. This is why chat wins the day every time. We'll see. I'm gonna try what Merc just said. I think that could be it, 'cause I don't know what I clicked on. Oh, aircraft file is incompatible with X-Plane 12. Yeah, I picked the X-Plane 11 one on accident. Like, why can't I have a folder that doesn't have the 11 ones in it at all? Okay, alright, so I want the 757-200 for X-Plane 12. That's what I want, which is this one. Yeah, this is the one that I just chose. X-Plane 12. The correct livery that works with this one. And I'll also pick a new gate. We'll do F13. We'll see if that works. This is definitely an X-Plane 12 file. If it does the same thing, then it's something I did when I edited the sound. Close X-Pilot. It's very confused. Dude said this is a sign I should have picked the Delta livery. For the 757? Do they still fly 757s? I mean, honestly, we might have to switch to the A330 at this rate. Alright, definitely a 757 that we're loading into now. Give it a second to load in the special effects. Yep, got the same error on the top right. And yep, it's still broken. Oops. So. Alright, so the gate didn't matter, the livery didn't matter, I broke the plane. That's what I done when I went and changed the sound file. Bro, all I was trying to do was add a sound mod, and look where we ended up. So, alright, let's not waste any more time. We all came here to freaking fly a plane, so let's find a plane that works, and then go from there. Let's try the 767. I don't have any liveries for it, which is the whole reason I flew the 7.5. And I'm not feeling very inspired to fly the 7.6, but maybe it'll surprise me. We can do the 400. Yeah, let's do the 400. Let's do the 400. And we'll use the same gate. Start a new flight. I'm not flying Zebo. I already said it. It's not. Doesn't work. It's broken. Broken. I know we all love the Zebo. I love it too, but I'm not flying a plane I can't control the pitch on. So switches to 767, which was my original plan, which is funny. So what I'm gonna have to do after the stream is over, because I can't do it during the stream because I gotta download for an hour. Can I just say this? If FlightFactor, you know, I love you, man. I have so much respect for you. It was great having you on the Blue Experience a while back. And looking forward to the 777 and 787. But we gotta do something different than this X updater. It's so slow. It takes way too long to download. It's much faster to download from like the store than the update. Than the updated. So we got to do something different with that. Seriously. All right, we're in a 7.6. Let's go outside and see if it works. Yeah, okay, it works. Oh, all right. I say it works. We really don't know until we fly the whole thing. So we're gonna run with that 767. So sorry for all my 757 lovers. We're taking this long 767-400 ER, and I think I have camera views already set up. I have a few camera views set up, but not all of them. Dang it. All right. How do I do this thing? So battery. I think it's the same, right? There should be a guy. Where's the EFB? Oh, it's way back here. We're gonna have to make views as we go, because I have not made them. I gotta redo my flight plan with the new numbers and all that stuff. Hold on. Alright, we're doing a tail swap. 767-400 ER. Save. Close. Alright. Micah, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Can help you figure out how to fly default X-plane planes. You got the Zebo to work, but nothing else works. You don't get how people can fly A330 or 737 default without any issues. They don't work how? Like, what are you having a problem with? Because from my experience, all the default planes do work.
All aboard!
Thank you so much, Andy Chandler, for subscription. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Great to have you with us. Hopefully you're doing all right. Again, guys, I want to apologize for the technical issues. Technical. Yeah, make sure I said that right, because it could be very easily misconstrued with a different word. Technical. But anyways, all the technical difficulties we've been having today. Thank you guys for being patient with us. I am going to hop back on VATSIM as soon as I'm able. But let me get the plane set up so we can get in the air. We still have a long flight. It's always the long flights where I get delayed. So yeah. All right, let's see. We need 34,000 pounds. 34483. Cargo weight 14.5. That sounds like a lot of cargo. 26. That's a lot of cargo. We heavy. That's 14.5. Are we heavy? Can you optimize that? Yeah, there we go. Load. Doors are closed. Copy. Open, open, open. Turn off dynamic blinds. And now load. Thank you very much. Okay. Nav. External power. Connected. Bus ties. Utility bus. Yep, now we're getting some sounds. Position lights on. That's very loud though. Turn it down. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. What up, Poser? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hopefully doing well. Alright, we're just gonna press like literally all the buttons. Oops. I don't know how to start it, so we're just gonna turn everything on. Humps and everything. Click all the buttons. Let's go right onto the APU. Logo lights. Taking off, you hit the parking brakes and move the flaps, but it doesn't. But yeah, same problem that the other guy in chat is having. It's gotta be your toe brakes. I don't know what X-Plane 12 has done with like the way toe brakes are mapping or something, but everyone's having issues. Not everyone, but most people are having issues getting aircraft moving with the parking brakes released. Don't know what's up with that. Alright, if you should be firing up. I gotta make all my camera views again. Bro, you know how long I stayed up last night setting up camera views? Now I gotta do it again? I'm using X camera, by the way. Here we go. Save. Also to enable track IR and XP realistics. So save. Alright, cool. Alright, this is gonna be 2. Save. Nice. Yeah, it's not just you, Micah. It's not just you. I had the same problem. For me, it was my toe brakes. My toe brakes were reversed. So if you have rudder pedals or some kind of access mapped to toe braking, it's like reversed. So by default, it's like fully applied, and then when you press the toe brakes, it releases. But that was just me. So some people, though, I also noticed have something else, like mapped to toe braking. All right, next camera view. Gotta hurry. Do not have all day. We got a long flight today too. Turn off SP realistic, hit save. Another camera looking down here. I'm just setting up my camera views right now because I'm in a different plane that wasn't planning on flying. I like to have a camera view on my throttle quadrant, like around here somewhere works. Save that. And I'll have my quick key 4. Save. Make a few variations of this. So one on the left. Like that somewhere. Save that. Make another one on the right. Like that, so I can see the flaps a little better. Save that. Back a couple cameras. Add to end. Slide backwards. Now we're gonna grab the radio panel. I think that's good right there. Save that, and then I'll make another one. And I'm gonna zoom in on the captain side.
All aboard!
Like that. We might go more farther right later on, but that's a good quick one. And I'm gonna save that as well. Thank you so much for that subscription and welcome to the Roy family. Sorry I missed your name, but welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us, seriously. I'm gonna save that as a quick key 6. Save, and now I wanna get a view for my FMC. All right, this view is gonna be for my FMC for the left side. That's good to me. Save. And then I'm gonna make a second one for the other side, or to have both together like that. Save. And we'll go back and we'll make that quick key 5. Save. And then I'm going to add another. Hey, anytime, feel free to send X-Plane a report. The more reports, the better. If something's not working or you don't like it, send it, man, for real. Put one right here too, so save that. All right, cool. So I got quick key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. All right, I'm done. Now I can do things much faster. FMC, just dive in. Position int, clear. We are in kilos, Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar. And I'm gonna pop that there, drop that there. Route San Francisco to Denver, Kilo, Delta, Echo, November. Departure arrival. We're expecting runway 01 left. via the Trunks 2 departure, and I think it's Mogi. Ouch, that hurt. Mogi, is it Mogi? It is Mogi. Mogi. Over the route. Next page. Let's drop in our airway of Quebec 124. Q124. All the way to BVL, Bravo, Victor, Lima. Like that. And then TCH. Tango Charlie Hotel. We know it's 116.8. Drop that in there. And then from there, we'll hop in our arrival. Where is it at? It's ILS. Hold on. It's the Longs. Where's Long at? Uh-oh. Please tell me this is not a new arrival. Ah, it's not in here, is it? Why you gotta do this to me, dog? Apparently Longs is a arrival that is not in my stars in my nav data for this particular plane, but it was in the 757 because I updated that one because I was flying that one. So we gotta find a new arrival. Let me find a new arrival. Edit flight. Let's try the ski. And that changed our whole flight plan though. Is the ski in here? Nope. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be like that, huh? Wow, okay. Let me see. Alright, let's see if we are able to do it manually. So go, let's go back. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Zach. I'm trying to do an old approach. We're still gonna do VATSIM because there's no ATC. And even if there is ATC, we're just telling them we don't have the updated charts. And it'll work with us. So Grays. Nope. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight to the approach from wherever that is. Because I'm not gonna deal with that. Three, 4 right. What did we say before Teller? Yeah, Teller. Routes. Legs. Execute. Activate. Okay. So perf. Our reserves today is going to be. Looks like it's going to be 6.7. And cruise altitude for this plane is going to be 37,000. And cost index is 85. I'm gonna freaking push it, 99. No, don't tell me that. Cruise wind is gonna be 282. Was it 28243? Here we go. And that's it. The rest of the limits. Skip that. Take off. Flaps 5. CG 1.7. Wow. Select speeds 143, 150, 159. Alright. I think we're done in the FMC. Yeah. Gonna make sure there's no rogue waypoints. It looks good to me. Cool. Alright, is AP1? I can't remember if we started it. Okay. How do I see that? No, we're gonna attempt to start it again. Yeah, I did start it. Okay, cool. So APU gen on. There we go. Now I hear air. That's what I was looking for. That was a big red flag when we flew the 757. I didn't get any pack sound. I wish I had noticed it earlier. I really do. That's okay. All right, we have air. Yes, Mike, I am aware that FlightSim.to is making a new website for X-Plane called xplane.to. I was hoping it'd be done by now, but it's not yet. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get ready to push back. With my tablet. Operations, just get everything removed. Make sure that, let's make sure. All right, we're on APU. External power is, yeah, okay, we're good. Remove and shut all the doors. Close all. Beautiful. I don't think I don't have a wing view yet, so I gotta make one. But we're good to go. Let's go to push back. We're gonna use the X-Plane built-in pushback system and hope that it works. There's our beacon light. And the jet bridge should move away. Man, this plane is big.
All aboard!
Thank you so much, Donisha, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Academy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, he's moonwalking. I'll tell you, man, ramp agents are always dancing. Always. Alright, let's call them out. Shift G. Request. Push back. We're gonna go tail to the right. And our beacon should be on. Where's our pushback truck? Man, this plane is massive, bro. Like, seriously. This scenery, though, I have to say, from Short Final Designs, is freaking amazing. Like, look how good it looks. So, I guess the pushback truck was not here and ready, so we're waiting for it to show up. By the way, chat, am I missing anything before we push back and get out of here? I think I got it all. GX4 Gaming, I'm using the Thrustmaster TCA yoke and Honeycomb Bravo throttle. I can show you on camera here in just a second. There it is. So on the right here is my throttle from Honeycomb, and then on the left here is my yoke from Thrustmaster. Then above that I have a radio panel from Logitech. Oops. And then down at my feet, I have the rudder pedal from Thrustmaster as well. So yeah, that's what we're rocking today. Where is this pushback driver? Yeah, the wind sounds are coming from XP Realistic. It adds those sounds to the sim. Kind of sounds like the hunter Call of the Wild when we're out hunting. Is this guy coming or what's up? Do I gotta power back? Oh, here he comes. There he is. Took you long enough.
Commencing pushback. Release parking brake.
All right, brakes. Release. Clear to push. Tail. Right. My right. Alright, we're pushing. Let's see what he does. Look at the packs turned off. Left and right. And fuel pumps are on. We'll kill the music. There's really not like an amazing sound to look forward to in this plane, but I'm gonna kill the music and we'll be starting engine 2. Let's see if he'll turn us. Yep, he's turning us. GX4 Gaming says you need to just get your pilot license and fly from home. That's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, he's doing a solid job getting us going. Let's go get the juice fuel on the right. Back outside. I'm gonna get reconnected to VATSIM. Hopefully there's no ATC on. Oh wait.
Disconnect. Pushback completed.
Alright, brake set, clear disconnect, show us a pin. You have a great day. So he pushed us back a decent amount away. There's no way to customize where he puts you, like as far as the distance, but he did push us clear the ramp. We're kind of like right on the line though, so really we need to be outside of it completely, not in the road. But you know, it's not bad. It's not bad for a default pushback. I still want better pushback to be implemented into X-Plane. It's a way better pushback system. So hopefully they'll update that to work. Starting engine 1. But until then, not having to hit the reverse thrust, I'll go with that. I'm cool. That's cool. All right, we'll get our squawk 5512. That looks good. And engines are firing up on the left side. Alright, we're ready to go introduce fuel. There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, cool. We're still firing up. I don't know. I've always thought the 767 looked like an awkward plane. It's just never, like, I don't feel like there is a 767 variant that is proportionate. You know what I mean? They all just look like the engines are too small for the body, or like this one, like the body's too big for everything else. That's what it seems. Call sign United 116 on VATSIM. We are on now. All right, let's get out of here. We are delayed by an hour and 12 minutes so far. So engines are running. We got yaw dampers on. Pumps are all on for the hydraulics. External power is off. We'll go ahead and kill the APU. I don't know if we turn off the APU gen switch or leave it on. I don't know. Packs are gonna come back on. APU off there. ISO valve stay on. Engine bleeds on. At the moment, I'm just guessing. Window heat is good. All circulation fans are good. Passenger signs are good. And yeah, word. So one thing that I'm gonna do that we don't need to do, but I'm gonna do it because they're gonna be upset at us if we don't. I do like the 767 with the winglets. I do like that one. I'm gonna go to in-flight PA, and we'll do the safety briefing here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention.
So you'll notice that his voice is slightly different. All right, brace release. Let's go ahead and taxi.
The seatbelt sign illuminates. You must fasten your seatbelt.
Not better. Well, better, but not really what we want.
Pulling on the loose end of the
Alright, flaps 5.
To release your seatbelt,
Throttle.
lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest
Auto brake.
that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience
Back IR.
turbulence. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the
Okay,
event of a
so nozzle
decompression,
steering is not
oxygen
working.
mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head.
Why
and
is
breathe
that?
normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing into the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who
why is my
requires
nozzle steering not
assistance,
working?
secure your mask on first, and then assist the
Is
other
there a
person.
button I need to press?
Keep your mask on until the crew member
Get nozzle
advises you
steering to
to
work?
remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. Life vests are located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open
other
the
way.
plastic pouch. Remove the vest, slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces.
It
Use
must
the
be like
whistle and light to
a
attract
mapping or
attention.
something. Hold on.
Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat.
Am I going to be playing Construction Sim? Yes, I will. And I cannot wait. What's the date that it comes out?
Electronic devices, smartphones, CD players, laptop computers may be used when the seat belt sign.
Alright, on my yoke, I have a little axis I use right here
Mobile telephones
that I've been
remote
using
controlled toys, or any
for
electronic
nose wheel
devices operating
steering,
with
which
an
for
antenna
some
must
reason
be
is
turned
not.
off
Oh, because
at
I'm on.
all
I
times.
need to change this
We
to my other
remind you
profile.
that this is a non-smoking flight.
Dude,
Tampering
yoke
with,
honeycomb 2
disabling,
engine.
or destroying the smoke
And
detector
see if that
installed in the
fixes it.
laboratories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all the other safety
Nope.
information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We
Well,
strongly
it
suggest
seems
you
this
use it
plane
to
might
take
not work either.
If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask
Dead.
one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable
I
flight.
can't seem to get
Thank
the
you.
wheels to turn. Anybody in chat know why? Is there a specific mapping for FlightFactor for tow? Let's see. Nozzle tiller. My hydraulics, they're on. Custom mapping. And give me some custom options, bro. Alright, let's just go back and put it to what it was. Nozzle tiller. Alright, let's check real quick. Yeah, so if you look at, oh, say, what is this? Oh, that should be fine. Shouldn't be the yaw damper. Yeah, let's see if I can use my engine to turn. So I'll idle the left engine and full power the right engine. See if that works. In keyboard, bind any button to nozzle steering and push the button, see if it works. You know what could be? The bypass pin might still be inserted. That's not a thing, but hold on. Alright, for this reason, we're gonna go to 2.8 left because we can't turn. Alright, let's stop here. Is there like a nose wheel thing in here somewhere? I don't remember that. Hydraulics are all on, they're fine. Yeah, I was trying to do differential braking as well, and it wasn't sensitive enough, it seems. What could be the reason that I don't have nose steering? Let's check the tablet. Tablet. Let's see. Yoke steering off. Real limits, real time. Them settings. Throttles block, advanced wind shear. Traction options. Lower left, nope. Gate config, airplane, that all looks fine. Avionics, advanced sound, nope. Effects, nope. Failures, no faults. Wow. Okay. What we're gonna have to do. Try button. Okay, let me try what the chat says. Try binding a button to it on my keyboard. Alright. Sure. Search command. Would it be nose? Nose will steer off.
Every day.
Keep it up, man. Love your content.
Thank you so much, GX4 Gaming, for that super chat donation, man. It means a lot, man. Thank you so much for bringing some light to the struggle. Definitely been struggling this entire stream. It has not been as planned. What button am I going to use for nozzle steering that's not going to interrupt anything else I'm doing? Let's go with delete this button. So what does that do? Alright, so I just mapped a key command to nose wheel steer toggle. Let's see if it works. Alright, I just pressed it. Let's see. Good morning, John Franco. Welcome to the stream, man. This thing is really slow to get going. Alright, using my rudder pedals. And no luck there. Alright, using my other nozzle steering. No luck there. What is actually going on? Huh. Alright then. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. We're gonna have to do that. Go to the map. And we're just gonna click on ourselves and just we're now holding short. 0-1 left. I'll say this, that the slewing on the map is actually smoother than 11. I'm not the only one with this issue? Really? Alright, I'm gonna try to turn. Oh, I think that fixed it. Yeah, it did. Now I can actually turn my wheel. Wait, hold on. Maybe I spoke too soon. I might have spoke too soon. Let's see if we can line up on a runway. Thankfully, ATC's not here. Alright, so I'm going full left on my rudder. You see that? Full left. Nothing's happening. I'm actually using my toe brake now to help turn me. Too much. Oh my god. Alright, we're just gonna send it, guys. Once we get in the air, we don't need all that. We'll land, we'll put it on the runway, and that's it. So let's go. I'm out of here. Full throttle. Let's get the heck out of San Francisco. Lights on. On the roll. Airspeed's alive. LNAV. VNAV. Here comes V1. Rotate. Look at that engine effect. What? What? You're up. Wow. I knew once we got in the air, things would look up. I knew it. We just need to get off the ground. All right, we are airborne out of San Francisco. Let's go direct to whatever is next, please. Hiding. That was pretty cool. I gotta admit. Pull the power back for climb. I know. Calm down. Okay. It's okay. Not that big of a deal. What does that say? Let's just go straight to trucking. FPS at SFO is, you know, it's not, you know, not great. It's not horrible either. Alright, and because I want nothing to do with this aircraft anymore, autopilot coming on. And again, cruising, I think it's 35,000. Yeah, 37,000. Another flyby view here in a little bit. There we go. Alright, LNAV is on, VNAV is on. Climbing via the truncated something arrival. Outside one more time. Yeah, that sounds like crap, but it's okay. Sounds better on the inside. I hope that the 777 and 787 that come out sound much better than that. Like, I hope they really put time into making those sound packs. Have I tried VR yet with this flight sim? No, actually. That's on my list of things to try out and do during the beta. Is try out VR. VR was great in X-Plane 11, so I expect it to be no less in X-Plane 12. I expect the same or better. Hopefully, I think the main thing for me when VR is going to be performance. Alright, we're flying over Oakland, California. And this is my ortho as well. You can see it underneath us. What up, Dave? Welcome to the stream, man. It's funny that you say VR is bad in X-Plane 12 because I've heard the exact opposite from a lot of people. So it's kind of seems to be the trend with X-Plane 11. Kind of like we talked about in our podcast last night. Either people love it or they hate it. Either you're having a great experience or you're having a horrible experience. So far, I'm on the horrible side of the experience. But this doesn't look that bad in my opinion. Look at the scenery down below us. We flying over the mountains out of San Francisco. Got the reflection off the wings there, looking not too bad. I'm not sure when X-Plane 12 is coming to Steam.
All aboard!
Look at that wing flex too. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. What up, Dre? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing good. Was it last night you were flying DCS? I can't remember. It was the night that you were playing DCS. I was tuning in. I think you were flying the Apache. Looking forward to making my way back to X-Plane 12 soon. Sorry, to DCS soon. What is that over there? Is that a boat? What is that? It is a boat. There's a boat right there. I don't have any mods that add sea life to my sim, so I think that's default. Making a left turn. I don't know, what do you guys think so far? We just got in the air. We're finally off the ground. Got done with all the ground issues. We'll deal with that when we get back on the ground. Most likely when we get to Denver, just remind me, we will not vacate the runway. We're just gonna land and park it at the end of the runway, and we'll call out, you know, the safety cruise and all that for our issue with our nose gear. Is that an aircraft carrier? You know, I think that is what it was. Yeah, I think it is an aircraft carrier. Yes, if you're just joining us, we did change to the 767. Long story short, I tried to add a sound mod to my 757, and I broke the plane badly. So we had to go to a plan B, and that plan B is the 767, which we're also having problems with. But we at least got it in the air, so that's a positive. And so what I'm going to have to do after the stream is over is go back and re-download and update my 757 to get it back to the, you know, the correct state. 'Cause I made some horrible change. Ryan Jones, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. En route to Denver. A few stutters on the right side. Not sure what it's loading in. I don't know what that sound is either. You guys hear that? Like, is that XP realistic? Might be XP realistic. Nope, it's not. What is that sound? Thank you so much, Aaron Holland, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I hope you're doing well. Infinite Flight QC currently flying into Lowy in the Mad Dog. Nice, man. Enjoy your flight. Alright, checking inside the cockpit here. We're passing 18,000 feet. Time for standard on the left and on the right. I don't think there's syncs, so we gotta do it separately. There we go. Standard on the left, standard on the right. We're above 18K and 10K, so we'll turn all the lights off on the exterior, except for the strobes and the nav lights, which are, in this plane, the position lights are the left one. Those are nav lights, and the red lights is a beacon. The white light, I think, is, I can't remember what that is. I can leave that one on, actually. Might be strobe. Yeah, I think that's a strobe, I believe. What else? What else? What else? Everything up here looks fine. What is our landing altitude in Denver? I always forget. I think my Sim Toolkit Pro just froze up on me, so I gotta close it. Find out what the landing elevation is. I keep thinking I'm in the 757. I keep pressing all the keys that I created for the 757. Flight plan. Close that. Do I think that X-Plane will move to a more commercial business-oriented market with X-Plane's 12's lack of focus on scenery? I think they already did, Captain McLaren. I think they've already moved to a more commercial business-oriented thing. A lot of the features that they've added to X-Plane 12, just from my point of view, seem to be more features that are more attractive to a commercial client, right? Like, obviously, they want to make... Basically, what they're doing is they're making a commercial flight simulator, but giving us access to it. That's the way I see it. Got some cloud cover up ahead of us. So one of the reasons why I chose to fly the 757 today versus the 767 is because when I was doing some testing last night, the 767, for whatever reason, in this current beta build, does not have the windshield rain effects. Now, I know that seems like a small deal, but to me, it's a big deal. You know, I don't plan today on flying into rain. Not expecting it. But if we were to fly into a rainy situation, I want the cockpit and the rain effects on the windshield to look right. And for whatever reason, in the 767 beta, it does not include the windshield effects for rain. But in the 757, it does, and it looks amazing. It looks so good. So I don't know why. I'm sure it'll come soon. I feel like a lot of developers are kind of in a hurry. They're kind of rushing to get these aircraft compatible with X-Plane 12. While they're still missing, you know, some features and things that, you know, they could do. So right now they're really just patching aircraft just to make them just good enough to work in X-Plane 12. But we're not really getting the full power of what X-Plane 12 has to offer when flying most of these payware aircraft. I think the A340 and there's something else out there I think that take more advantage of the actual X-Plane 12 features because those planes were built for X-Plane 12. And I kind of expected this one too as well, because when the 767-400 came out, the biggest thing they did to advertise it was saying, hey, this is an X-Plane 12 aircraft that you're getting access to on X-Plane 11 until 12 comes out. That's the way I understood that release. So I would assume that, you know, by default, when 12 came out, that all the features that come new with 12 would just automatically work in this. But it doesn't seem like they fully configured that in this current build that I'm using today. Well, Mark, you know what? I looked for a while. Me and multiple eyes, other people I had in Discord, were looking for the windshield option, the effects in the EFB, and it's not there. Matter of fact, I can just show you right now just to prove it, because you guys are not going to believe me. Effects params. There's nothing in here that says rain effects. I believe now it's supposed to just be default. It's not an option to turn off or turn on. It's just supposed to always be on. And maybe because I have custom effects turned on, maybe I gotta turn that off. Maybe, I don't know. But with this as is, if it were to rain right now, we would not get any raindrops on the window. I don't see any other options anywhere else to make any changes. So, yeah. But it's okay. They'll change it, and again, we're not planning to fly into any rain today, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that. Yes, VREF, this is the 767-400ER, that is correct. Look at that, look at that ortho down there, man. That doesn't look too bad, right? Not too bad. FlightFactor is going to be making their classics compatible with 12. That's good. I'm looking forward to them adding a Q400. That's what I want to see. I want to see the Dash 8 Q400 in X-Plane 12. That's my favorite FlightFactor aircraft right now. I know the 200 is great. It has a lot of people love it. I think it's its most popular plane. I'm not a big fan of the shorty old 767. So I don't have it, but the Q400 is where it's at for me. Now those clouds don't look that bad. You're funny. Malfufi. Alright, so now that X-Plane 12 is out, give us points that you think X-Plane 12 is better than Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm going to rephrase your question. I'm going to give you some reasons why I prefer Microsoft Flight Sim. Or no, why I would prefer to fly X-Plane over Microsoft Flight Sim. I should say that. Not that it's better, but I would prefer X-Plane over Microsoft Flight Sim because of these reasons. Now let me think of some. Let's see. The first reason I would have to say is honestly just the availability of aircraft. I don't even know if I can go there though, because everything is not working with 12 yet. So in reality, of aircraft that are actually working with X-Plane 12 is only like 5. We have Zebo. Well, okay, I'll say we have Zebo. We have the 767, 757, A320 from FlightFactor, the A340. There's a bunch of like helicopters and like some bush planes that have been updated. that I don't really know much about. So probably maybe 5 more of those. But as far as airliners, it's like only 5-ish as we speak, not including the default A330 and stuff like that. You know, I know there's a big argument and debate about physics being better than Microsoft Flight Sim, and I can't agree yet for 12 in particular, because I have not personally flown an aircraft that I felt had a superior flight model. Again, the Zeebo works in X-Plane 12, but I don't know if the flight model is good, because why? The pitch does not work. I'm flying a 767, but I've never actually landed it. So I don't know if that's worked. So I haven't really used the sim enough to even really give it a review or a comparison to Microsoft Flight Sim. And as we said in the show last night, the best thing that we can do honestly right now is just to not compare this to Microsoft Flight Sim. If you compare it to Microsoft Flight Sim, or even try to make this look like Microsoft Flight Sim, it's never gonna look like Microsoft Flight Sim. It was never intended to look like Microsoft Flight Sim. You got me? So yeah, it's supposed to be a completely different experience. Yes, it's a flight simulator. Yes, you can fly to the same airports. You can't help but think, oh yeah, Microsoft has better this than that, but it's just better in a way to be content with what you have, to just not compare. So if you're arguing Microsoft Flight Sim and you see an X-Plane, you're not really and you think it looks bad or it doesn't interest you, then it's not the sim for you. But if you look at X-Plane, like, oh, it has a 767, I want that. Oh, it does this, I want that. The X-Plane might be for you. If you're on the X-Plane side and Microsoft has gone through all of its hype and whatnot, and you still don't live up to the hype to Microsoft, then X-Plane is probably better for you. You know, so it's preference, man. It's preference. Right now, to be honest, I don't know. I still prefer Microsoft because of my experience so far. Today's stream has been nothing but a nightmare. But a lot of it is because of me. A lot of it is because of me. I can't blame the sim for it. I'm here trying to expand the sim by adding mods from X-Plane 11 that I don't know actually work yet. And that is where our issue with our original 757 happened. I tried to mod the 757 with the X-Plane 11 mod. It broke the plane. It forced me to fly a less familiar plane to me, the 767 right now, where I now found out that the nose gear doesn't work. You know what I mean? So it's like, my experience has not been great. But as soon as we got in the air, as soon as we took off, as soon as we rotated and looked, and I'm seeing the effects on the engine as the engine spools up, I'm like, wow, we never had that in X-Plane 11. So there's a lot of potential here, man, and I'm looking forward to seeing it grow. But to be honest, I will still be streaming both Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane. Depending on the progress of X-Plane and the X-Plane add-ons, that's how frequent you're gonna see me playing X-Plane. Is the Challenger 650 working? Not yet, but Puerto Rico, from what I've heard, is working on it. So that's one update I'm gonna be following, and when that comes out, I will be flying the Challenger 650 in X-Plane 12 because I love that plane. Oh, look at that view off our nose. Look at that. That's nice. Harrison, my friend, welcome to the stream. You're eager to try X-Plane 12, but it's kind of sad that the clouds look pretty much identical to enhanced atmospherics in prepared 3D. What are my thoughts? Well, I've not personally tried that mod on P3D, and I've never even really used P3D, so I don't know what that looked like. But my honest opinion on the clouds themselves is that it is a massive upgrade from X-Plane 11 default clouds. I feel like it does its job, maybe, I'm not gonna say for sure, but maybe better. Is this Lake Tahoe? Maybe better than X-Enviro and enhance skyscapes slightly. Man, that's beautiful.
All aboard!
But I am not really convinced with the clouds. I'm not happy with them. Thank you, old Sea Lord, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. It's good to see you. This is one of those cases where, again, I say don't compare to Microsoft Flight Sim, but I prefer Microsoft Flight Sim's clouds over this. I like that the weather doesn't pop in anymore. But I did notice yesterday when doing a test flight, even though the weather doesn't pop in, you can sometimes still see a transition. And my clouds right now are set to Ultra. If you have anything set lower than Ultra, you're gonna get a really nasty, choppy, like weird effect that is just really immersion breaking on anything lower than Ultra for clouds. But yeah, I'm not happy personally with the clouds. I think they could be a lot better. I think it's an upgrade. It's not horrible, but I hope they improve it. I hope either they improve it or some mod improves it. And I honestly don't want to pay for more weather mods. I spent so much money for weather mods in X-Plane 11, and the whole idea of the new weather system and clouds in X-Plane 12 is supposed to be that I don't need weather add-ons anymore. So I'm hoping to not need them. But looking at the state of the sim today, if it's not fixed, it will need some changing. Your flaps don't work for the A330. Neither do mine. I don't know why. I have the exact same problem. I did a flight in the A330 a couple days ago, doing a test flight, and I got down to landing and noticed that my flaps won't extend. Even though I can see the animation of the flaps going down, they just don't extend. Why, I don't know. Another thing I should say is I noticed, and again, this is really all a test flight, guys. Like, this is like my second or third flight in X-Plane 12. So that's why these streams are a little bit more clunky, a little bit more, you know, not as clean as they usually would. But I'm noticing that these contrails, they seem to be the X-Plane 11 contrails. I feel like when I flew the A330, the contrails were wider. I hope I don't need Active Sky. I was actually just today thinking about deleting it completely from my system. So we'll see, man. I don't know. I'm curious if Active Sky, because, you know, I'm not sure if what they're doing, if they're still like a part of the community, if they're still trying to develop things for us. But basically, the default weather system in X-Plane 12 is meant to completely make Active Sky unneeded. Like, you don't need it anymore. It's obsolete. Are the hydraulic pumps yellow pump P2 enabled on the back of the overhead panel? I think you're talking about the A330. You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try installing Active Sky and seeing what happens. The problem with Active Sky is that you're still going to get the weather pop-in effect. So every so often when your weather updates, you're going to have all the clouds just pop into place, which is what we're trying to get away from. And yes, I'm using Ortho. We're using V-States right now from Vertical Sim. And it doesn't look too bad up here. Speaking of Vertical Sim, I saw him in the chat a second ago, and I think I missed his comment. What did he say? Oh, okay, so Vertical Sim was answering someone's questions about what, well, I guess what do we like more about X-Plane versus Microsoft Flight Sims. I'm just reading his comments, so this is not what I believe. This is what Vertical Sim says. Camera system, UI, ease of use, amount of aircraft physics, proper airport lighting, sharper ortho, or some things you find better in X-Plane. So, yeah, that's what he believes. For me, the camera system I do like better in X-Plane in some ways, but I don't hate how Microsoft does it. I really do like the drone camera, and I've found it very difficult to duplicate the drone camera in X-Plane with my Xbox controller. I've tried it, and I haven't really got it working the way that Microsoft has it going. So, camera, the UI on the user side, I feel like the UIs are equally easy. I don't feel like I feel like X-Plane's UI is great. I don't think they need to change it at all. I think it's good. There's a few things they can make easier, like maybe a world map. So look at this. Check. Look. See the clouds? Yeah, they're slowly popping in. They're transitioning in. So we don't get the massive pop-in effect anymore, but we do get that. So whenever the weather gets updated, basically it's slowly. Yep, there it is. It's happening. It slowly builds up, but it's happening in large enough increments that it is visual. So I don't know if it's immersion breaking for y'all, but for me, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. This is my second time actually witnessing it, but it's much better than it popping in all at once. It transitions in, which is good, but I don't know. Wow, look at it. Now it's completely overcast ahead of us. One thing I do like though is look at these beautiful cloud shadows down here underneath the clouds. That's nice. That is really nice. Oh wow, the API is locked for the clouds already? That's crazy. The rain effect, I don't know. I haven't seen it enough. That's the thing. Like I said, like I'm saying, like you guys can take my opinion for what you want. Because understand this, I have very little experience in X-Plane 12, and in my little experience with 12, it's not been a great one. So I haven't got a chance to really compare them that much. Matter of fact, since 12 has been out, I haven't even played Microsoft Flight Sim because I'm scared that I'm gonna go over there and like what I see too much. And then when I come back to 12, I'm not going to want to play it. That's what I'm worried about. That's my honest opinion. And so I haven't played Microsoft on purpose in order to keep my opinion a bit higher about X-Plane. But yeah, they both have windshield effects now. I think X-Planes are great. It even works with the windshield wipers, which is nice. But is it better than Microsoft's? I don't know. I think it's another preference thing. I think it is. And again, as I keep saying, we got to stop comparing it to Microsoft. I know we're going to. I know we can't help it because we've seen Microsoft. And I'm gonna repeat something that we said, and I really highly recommend you guys go back and watch last night's debate between me and XP72 on the Blue Experience podcast. We were talking about this exact thing about X-Plane 12, how the release went, how we feel about it, stuff like that. And one of the things that we brought up was comparing it to Microsoft Flight Sim. And one of the things he said that really made it click for me is when you fly a fighter jet in X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Sim, you're like, oh, this is really cool. It did a really good job on this. And then you go to DCS World and you fly a fighter jet. DCS ruins fighter jet simulation on any sim, any game, anywhere. Even Ace Combat don't hit the same after playing DCS World, because you saw a way one developer has done it, you like the way they've done it, you feel that they've done it better, and now going to any other simulator or a game that tries to simulate a similar product, you're like, I don't really like this. I like the other one better. And so with Microsoft Flight Sim, it's like a lot of people went over to Microsoft Flight Sim, saw what they had to offer, was like, I like this the way this is. And then you come back to X-Plane, like, they do it better. But imagine if you didn't have an option. Imagine if there wasn't competition. You wouldn't, like if Microsoft was your first ever flight sim, like ever, you've never played any other flight sim ever, you would not be complaining about flight model unless you're a real pilot, right? If Microsoft was your very first flight sim, you go over there, you play Microsoft, or you're flying a 737 or the A320 or a 747, and you're learning how to fly planes like for the first time. You don't have anything to compare it to. You're just like, oh, this is so much fun, this is amazing, right? But then X-Plane comes out, and you hear everybody saying, oh, the flight model's better. You go play X-Plane, and you're like, why is it so heavy? You know what I mean? Like, So it's all relative, man. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's all relative. It's all perspective. There's so many people I'm seeing online who have tried X-Plane 12 as it is and are loving it. They're like, this is the best thing ever. This is exactly what I wanted. I love this so much. And then there's some people who are going to X-Plane 12 and like, oh, this sucks. This is horrible. This is the worst thing ever. I want my money back. It's about perspective. It's about what you want. And so I'm going to keep saying this. You play the sim that you enjoy. Fly what you enjoy. Don't let anybody tell you that X-Plane sucks, you shouldn't play it. Don't let anybody tell you Microsoft Flight Sim sucks, you shouldn't play it. If you enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If you enjoy playing X-Plane, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If you enjoy playing what's the name of that game? War Thunder. If you enjoy playing War Thunder, don't let anybody tell you that War Thunder sucks or is fake or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's fake. If you enjoy playing it, freaking play the game. So, anyways, let's move on. Flight Javier, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Angelus, my friend, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you. OBS Stennis, welcome to the stream as well. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, I completely forgot to change my Twitch game title. So on Twitch, it thinks we're playing Train Simulator, but we're not. We're playing a flight simulator. But if you want to see trains, we can go down low, and there are trains that drive around the map on the ground. We can't drive them, but they are on their own driving around where they're supposed to be. So we're up here nice and high at 37,000 feet, headed to Denver, Colorado. I'm trying to find out what our ETA is. We'll jump down to our FMC and go to our cruise page, if that exists. Progress. Progress? Yeah. Wait. Are we still climbing? What did we file? 39,000 or 37,000? Yeah, 37,000. So we should be cruising right now. Which we are. It says cabin altitude. If something's up with that. I have it on auto. But okay. Somebody doesn't mind. If you don't mind, get me the airport elevation for Denver. I still haven't found it. Thank you, Tyler Bolin. Welcome, my friend. Eating pizza. That sounds good to me, man. Welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Stainless. Yes, Star Citizen. Star Citizen. There's actually a similar debate that goes on in Star Citizen as well, because there's another competing space exploration game out there, and some people are like, oh, Star Citizen sucks, you know. It's so funny. Whenever any game has competition, there's always, you know, certain people who flock to one or the other, and they think the other one is just horrible and shouldn't exist. Same thing in train simulators. Thank you so much, Winner. 54,000 feet. I'll put that up here. Put 54,000 even. So honestly, when it comes to X-Plane 12 on its own, I'm looking forward to, you know, everything just working. You know what I mean? Just work. Like the 767, it looks pretty decent in 12. It works for the most part, but getting that nose wheel fixed, right? Also getting any issues in the 7.5 fixed. There's little bugs here and there. Again, we're in beta. We're in early access, so there's gonna be problems, and they're gonna get ironed out over time, which is good. But I'm looking forward to when the sim starts to feel more finished and less buggy and, you know, unpredictable, more dependable, I guess is what I'm thinking about. Because the thing is, whenever I go for a flight, especially in a live stream, I want the flight itself to be the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like the flight or the landing, not getting the sim working, not, you know, is the airplane going to get me there safely? Like, I don't want to have to worry about the aircraft. I want to worry about the procedures. So, I'm looking forward to just it being dependable. That's all. We should be on cruise right now. I believe we are. The route? VNav. There we go. No, that's not it. Just, we'll leave it on the progress page. That's fine. Where's our top of the descent? Does it say step climb now? So I guess we can step climb if we want, but I don't want to step climb. I just want to know what my top of the descent is. HD, was there an update or something, man? Like today? Like just now? X-Plane 12, fixed missing inner glass object, fixed possible cabin pressurization issue, fixed display reflection issue. Yeah, I'm having the pressurization issue right now. Right now as we speak. Alright, let's get some more nice views in here. Because again, I had to kind of get this aircraft fired up unexpectedly. So I want to finish making just a few more views that I personally prefer. One of those is going to be the view that has a better look at the EFB, because I don't want to have to turn my head. I'm gonna put it right there. Save that. And then one of the views that I love having is, you know what? I'm gonna make it a new category. So we'll add it to end. So a new category. I'm gonna call it nothing. Just leave it there. I'll slide it up here onto the nose. I love this shot right here. Look at that beautiful ortho underneath us. All the clouds are gone now, though. I think around here. Yeah, it works right there. So let's save that. We'll turn off track IR for this view. Turn off XP realistic for this view. Nice and static. We'll make another one. And put it on this side. I might zoom it in a little bit. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Alright, save that. Actually, we're going to go to advanced options, set initial zoom, and then save it. Go. Close that out. That's a nice little cruise camera. I can dig it. And then make another one. Yeah, I spend a lot of time making camera views for X-Plane because I'm never content and happy with just one view. Like I want to see every angle of the plane when I'm flying, you know what I mean? I think I like this view over here next to this window. I get this nice and wide. Yeah. Something like that. Save that as well. Make another one. I was so happy when I found that the X camera was compatible, or the beta version that you got to download was compatible with X-Plane 12. So I was like, what am I gonna do with my views? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't live without X camera. Have I seen the new video explaining the different jobs in upcoming airport simulator? Yes, I have actually, Stainless. I watched it and I was like, huh, this is interesting. I'm actually gonna try to hit them up and see if I can get an early copy of it, so I can show you guys. It looks like it's pretty far from being done though. It looks like it's a ways out, but it looks interesting. I'll just save that. That's good enough. Alright, now the fun part. Let's make some cabin views. Definitely need that. Just hit home, and then we'll slide this back. Yeah, I was not expecting that airport simulator thing though. It's kind of like a ground handling simulator thing, but called airport sim. Alright, so this is a cabin, sorta. It looks, you know, okay. Nothing special. It's actually not as nice as the default A330's cabin. Nowhere near it. I can't see the engine. I personally, when I make my views, I like to have them in the window if possible. Sometimes, depending on the quality of the aircraft model, it doesn't look good to keep the window in the shot, and I'll just put it outside. And I think this might be a type of plane where I'm gonna just put the camera outside and not in the window. Do I live by myself? I do not. I live with my wife. I do still game a lot, more than she likes, that's for sure. But yeah, don't live by myself though. When I stream, I am by myself because I stream when she's not here. All right, I like that view. It's a 11. Look at this. You can actually have 50. You can have 50 preset views. Well, I shouldn't say that. You can have 50 like key binding views. You can actually have a lot more views than that. All right, save. And make another one. At to end. Yeah, we just moved into this house 3 months ago. Can you believe it's already been 3 months, guys? 3 months in the new Blue HQ. So thankful still for that. Again, I have to thank you guys every time. Because honestly, I mean, I'm sure without you guys, I still figure it out. But it definitely due to you guys' support to the YouTube channel and all that, I've been able to get into this house. Thank you so much, Z-Max, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. It is good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show. I like this view a lot, actually. It'll be my new default left wing view. Yeah, yeah. Yep, save. Yep, I also been playing a lot of F1 Manager lately, which is a Formula One racing tycoon management type of game. That's the best way I could explain it. And I'm almost to the end of my first season, so I have one more race left. I'll probably do it later today in Abu Dhabi. We're looking like we're gonna come in 7th in the championship. Let's find one right to the back-ish of the wing, maybe around here. I'm gonna put, I don't really like the way the cabin looks, so I'm gonna put all the views outside. What is up with this reflection? I do something like that, it works. Save. What's this song called? This song is called Me and You, instrumental. I love it. I love the song. All right, camera 1, 2, 3. And make another one. But what did I just do? There we go. Yep, if you want to check out any of this music, I do have a Spotify playlist that is public for anybody to check out if they choose to. If you want to stream or make videos using these songs, you have to have a Epidemic Music subscription. If you want a referral code, I can give you one. I don't think it gives you a discount, but I think it gives me a discount or something. I never use it, so I don't know what I get. But yeah, that's what I use. I like that view too. Let's make that our next save camera. 13. Yeah, usually, like I said, I do all this stuff off stream, off camera, but since we're kind of in our plan B flight, and we'll do that now. All right, cool. So now I can hit one button, and boom, boom. I've been using Epidemic for years now, man. Like, before I was using non-copyright sounds for all of my stream music because they were supposed to be non-copyrighted. And they mostly were, but there were a few songs in their playlist that did have copyright. And I got hit with them on my YouTube channel, which was annoying. And since then, I was like, you know what? I gotta find a better option. I also was getting sick of listening to the same songs. So I had to branch out, look for something different. I found Epidemic Sound. There's multiple websites that do the same thing, so you don't have to only go to them. There's other options out there, but that's the one I chose to go with. Nice and easy to set up. And like I said, I've been using it for a while. And they actually add new music to it all the time. And the cool thing too I like is that the music is not just on their website, it's on Spotify. So I can just run it through Spotify, which is dope. Completely clear skies now. We got a few random clouds out in the distance. Like that right there, I don't really like. Look at that. I'm not sure how that's translating into the stream, but this little blurry mess of clouds is not doing it for me. Yeah, it's weird. So clouds definitely need to be worked on. I like the idea. I love that we have volumetric clouds. I love that we don't have popping in clouds. It does look pretty good in overcast. I think overcast is the best the clouds look. I haven't seen like a massive thunderstorm yet, so I don't know if they have like towering cumulus clouds like when a storm is building up. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. So, but it's much better. It's definitely an upgrade for sure, for sure. All right, where are we right now? We're currently flying over, looks like Nevada. Yeah, we're right in the middle of northern Nevada. So what you're seeing below us is V states of Nevada. One thing I'm noticing too, though, is the engines sound weird. It's like they're splitting up over and over. Like my ignition's still on or something. Yeah, there's definitely some things I need to iron out. Even in this 767 beta. But again, it's beta. So I gotta keep looking at it that way. Gotta keep reminding myself this is a beta product. This is a beta product. So I know we've also heard news about Sim Update 10 for Microsoft Flight Sim. Anybody know what the exact date of that is? I heard it's supposed to be coming out like really soon. Yusuf, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Yeah, honestly, even in real life, the 767, the engines look unproportionately small. They do. Like, the 767 looks like you should have like 777 engines on it or something. But then it will probably be a 777. But that's just kind of the nature of a 767, that even the 300, the 200, all of them have what looks like tiny little A320 engines on them. And these mountains look really good though, I gotta say. This ortho is coming through very nicely. I don't know how this ortho looks close up when flying like VFR or something, but flying at 37,000 feet, I am satisfied. November is the 40th anniversary update. I don't know if that's when Sim Update 10 is coming, but I do know that it is the update. It does look nice, VREF. Tyler Bolin, this is the 767, not the 75. Man, I would love to fly the FedEx 757. I actually like that plane, but I gotta fix my 757 first before we fly it again. I'm still trying to make plans for next week as far as what we're gonna do for streaming. Pretty confident, depending on what changes for flights. Depending what changes for X-Plane between today and like Monday. I'm probably gonna be doing Microsoft Flight Sim streams next week, and maybe DCS. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Still working on that. What I'm gonna do next week for my stream schedule. Yeah, one thing that Vertical Sim mentioned earlier is that in X-Plane, you can actually have much higher resolution ground textures, like from up high. In Microsoft Flight Sim, they're kind of like, they're good enough, but they're not as high res at altitude because they're streaming it to you for one, and for two, it's a lower res picture in general. On X-Plane, you have the option. Again, this is not built in. You do not get this look. What you see on your screen is not default. Do not get confused. But you have the option from multiple sources to download your own ground textures and you can download them as high of quality as you want using ORTHO 4XP. Again, we're using V-States. We're using whatever zoom level or picture quality he chose as we're flying, as I said, through Nevada. But on Microsoft, you don't get an option of how high-res your ground textures are unless you buy some extra third-party, mod for the area. VREF, you use Logic? I use Logic too, man. I haven't used it in like 6 months though. I was using it for a while to make like some instrumentals and things like that, but my laptop died, and I no longer have an Apple computer, so I can't use Logic anymore. Man, this looks good. Look at those screenshots. That is nice. Let me see if I can get SimToolkit Pro to cooperate so we can find out what our ETE is. How much longer we got in this flight? Right now we're using V-States, Vertical Sims V-States for my ORTHO. But ORTHO 4XP does work with X-Plane 12, so you can generate your own if you want to. Alright, we are 54 minutes out, I think. Again, the total flight time was 2 hours for this leg. We're about halfway there now. And I think we're still on VATSIM. Let me check. Yes, we are. Las Vegas approach is on, and that's it. No other ATC in the area. Yeah, we're actually gonna fly right over top of Salt Lake City, so you guys can get to see that on our actually right under us, in about 100 miles. Wow, look at that. Look, there's just nothing there. It just amazes me just how much desert is in Nevada. Jesus Christ. Look at all that nothing. Look at all that nothing. It's just like miles of just desert. Imagine going down out here. It'd be hot. It'll take a while for safety to get to us. Safety crews. Now, I was told that depending on where you're flying and the temperature, that X-Plane is supposed to draw snow on the ground as well. Thank you, Patrick K, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. Happy Friday to you. So like we see a few snow caps on these mountains around here. Now I believe that's a part of the texture. I don't think that's X-Plane. But kind of like how Microsoft, you can see some of the snow on the mountains. I wonder if X-Plane does it. I haven't witnessed it yet, but I've been told that it does. It is summer though, so we might not see a whole lot of it. Got some more clouds on our left. Look at that mountain range on the left too. Nice. I gotta be honest with you guys, this looks freaking good to me. This looks freaking good. Like the combination with ORTHO and the atmospheric effects. Now the clouds, for me, I don't like those clouds over there at all. At least from that distance, it looks just bad. But looking in this direction, that looks pretty nice. Like, I love the way the haze off into the horizon looks really good, actually. I am looking forward to winter in X-Plane and seeing what that looks like naturally, right? And seeing the seasons change. Don't forget, we have seasons now. And we're coming up on fall, if we're not in it already. And depending on where you're flying in the world, you might start seeing the tree colors change. I'm actually already seeing the trees, I feel like, in some areas change colors in the sim. So that's gonna be pretty cool. You know, we have X-Plane 12 right before the, you know, dramatic change in the seasons. I don't think Microsoft has seasons, does it? Unless you have the plugin. So yeah, it's gonna be really nice, really interesting winter this year as we fly around. You know, weather's gonna get real bad around winter time, so I'm looking forward to flying in that. Look at this long road that goes to the desert. No gas stations. None. Wonder how long that is right there. Yeah, we're still in Nevada, I think. Let me check. Actually, no. This right now is the Nevada-Utah border, just west of Salt Lake City. So this looks kind of like a big salt flat. Like, I feel like this might be the kind of place you would, you know, go racing on. Like, I don't know. It might just be sand. I'm not sure what that is down there. Bro, you know how fast you could drive down here? Just zooming, bro. There are some farm streets down there, some farm roads. That is big. Wow. So cool. Yeah, ortho guys makes a massive difference. If you're gonna get X-Plane 12, like if what you see now, well, I shouldn't say that. If you're interested in getting the X-Plane 12, the best way to do it, if you don't have X-Plane 11 already, or even if you do, make sure you get some ortho. Get some ground textures like this for wherever you live. It makes a massive difference. Massive. Wow, that looks good. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, once we got in the air, man, things really got, like, just looks so much better. I'm actually appreciating and enjoying this flight right now because of the view. I'm not thinking about flight dynamics right now. I'm not thinking about all that stuff. All I'm thinking about is I'm cruising for another hour. This looks beautiful. Have I seen the movie The World's Fastest Indian? No, actually, I've never seen that movie. It sounds like something I would want to watch. I like racing and fast things. Off our nose, that's Salt Lake, the Salt Lake, I guess is what it's called. Right next to Salt Lake City. Access to the cockpit. Here you go, my friend. What up, Raid? Welcome to the stream, man. So here is the 767 cockpit. I don't think it looks bad. A lot of people complain that the cockpits in X-Plane 12 are dark. I think last night we found out that it kind of depends on the plane. The Zevo is kind of dark, but like this plane looks well lit. Doesn't seem too dark to me. I mean, these textures on the seat are pretty horrible, but you know, we're not looking at that very often. It's a classic. Yeah, I think the cockpit looks good. Personally, I want to make some more camera views for my wing view, or the other side of the plane. Man, I really wish that sound pack worked. I really wish it worked, man. That would kind of be like the last element for me for this flight. The visuals are good, check. The plane is working, check. It sounds good, check. That's like, for me, that's the things I need. Yeah, well, from what I understand, X-Craft has already made their ERJ 145 and 135 compatible with X-Plane 12. I've seen somebody already fly it. So that works, but yeah, I'm wondering what the timeline is on the actual E-Jets that he's working on, because they look pretty good in the screenshots he posted. So hopefully we'll see those soon. In the sim, I mean, I'm just looking forward to some third-party products that are native to X-Plane 12, not a conversion from X-Plane 11, but something that's already like completely from day one. The plan was for it to work in X-Plane 12. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want, and I want to see what that has to offer, because all these conversions and patches are not fully taking advantage of what X-Plane 12 has to offer. That's gonna be camera 13, no 12. So yeah, it could be E-Jets. E-Jets might be first up. I don't know. I think it'll be smart for them to release it as soon as possible before, you know, FlightFactor releases their 777 or 787. Because once those, you know, go out, ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to no E-Jet. I'm just being honest. That's my honest opinion. Same thing happened with Microsoft Flight Sim. As soon as, you know, the 7.3s came out and the bigger planes came out, nobody was paying attention to those CRJs. It's just kind of the nature of regional jet. There's just less interest in it in general. So releasing it earlier rather than later, you know, don't release it if it's unfinished. I mean, let me clarify. Don't just drop it if it's broken and has bugs. But drop it when it's good enough, it's quality. You know, just push, make that final push to get it out. And that way you can take advantage of the spike in the flight sim community coming over to X-Plane 12 before they all leave and fly the big heavy wide bodies when the 777 come out. Trust me, there will be very few people flying an E-Jet when the 777 releases or 787 releases, and when the Zebo updates as well. But I am looking forward to it. You know, it's not my favorite plane. You know, even in real life, I'm really not that interested in the E-Jets. It's just like, eh. But I am looking forward to having the option to fly in the sim. I want everything in the sim. I want to have a diverse hangar. I want a diverse community of aircraft to fly in the simulator. So it's not like I'm gonna be like, eh, I don't like that plane, don't add it. Like, add everything. It's just I may not personally fly it that often after the initial release. I think I'm gonna put this camera right here, and we'll save that one as 14 and save. All right, cool. Now I think I have all of the cameras that I want set up for my flight. Am I gonna be sticking with X-Plane 12 or Microsoft Flight Sim? I will be sticking with both. I will be doing, you know, it again depends on the progress of X-Plane 12, how much I actually use that, but I will be playing it. And the same with Microsoft Flight Sim. There's times where Microsoft Flight Sim is buggy and broken, you know, and when those times come, I'll be playing X-Plane, and same way the other way around. So yeah, I'm not uninstalling either or. I'm gonna have two sims. That's just the way it's gonna be for me personally. That's the way it's gonna be. Yeah, now we got our views. All right, flying over Salt Lake City, right off our nose. Look how gorgeous this is. Ooh, ooh, oh boy. Yes, there is a Felis 747. It's a classic 747, so it's not the new one. It's a classic 747, so not everybody's interested in the old one. But there is an existing 747 that's very, very good, very, very high quality, but also quite challenging if you're new to flight simming. But it's also SSG, who hasn't had the best name for himself in the past couple years. Also has a decent 747. He added some updates that made it work much better than it did in its initial release. So I would say watch out for that. I'm not sure how long until he brings that over to X-Plane 12 compatibility, but it's not that bad of an aircraft, honestly. He's made it better. Look at those mountains. Ay, ay, ay. Wow, wow, wow. And there is Salt Lake City right here. Oh, this city. I think the airport is over here. I don't have any airports installed for Salt Lake City right now, so it's all gonna be default. So I'm just curious, anybody who lives out here in the chat, Do you guys know what they do with this island right in the middle of the lake? It doesn't look like a lot of tourist area out here. Like, is it like used for industrial purposes or something? Would I ever fly the Concorde on X-Plane 12? Never say never, but I have no plans to. I have no plans and I have no interest in flying the Concorde on any simulator. Deuce, welcome back, man. Good to see you, man. Thanks for the check-in. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Uh-oh, stutter. Yeah, it's funny for me because I'm so into engine sounds. If something has like an incredible sound pack or sound incorporated in it, I can easily overlook a lot of other failures because of the sounds. I know it's not fair, but that's just kind of how it works for me personally. Dane Decline, yes, I will be flying the default Cessna Citation. You know, I might do that next week. I know I said I was gonna do Microsoft Flight Sim, but I really want to fly the default Cessna Citation. It looks so good. I've taken a look at it. I haven't flown it yet, but we'll see. Maybe if it works, I'm gonna do a test flight maybe over the weekend or sometime before then, just to make sure. Oh my god, look at that! But yeah, I want to fly that. I need to fly it before the Challenger comes out because I think the Challenger might ruin it for me. That's what I need to do. Did I generate my ortho with default mesh or custom mesh? This is V-State, so I don't know if he has a mesh as well. I do know that I have... Well, no, this is... I don't have any special mesh installed. For my X-Plane 11, I had a mesh that I generated to make my mountains look much more crisp. But I'm not sure how V-States handles that, because I don't have any mesh files installed that I know of. I just have the V-States. Okay, yeah, so V-States has a better mesh. Gotcha. So yeah, that's all I'm using is V-States then. I haven't done anything special to it. Did they update the MD-80 with anything on X-Plane? CJ, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Look at that. There's Salt Lake City International right below us on our right wing, on your left, right there. Again, this is all default. I don't have a scenery for that yet. And then we have the city of Salt Lake City off to the right of there. And then all the beautiful mountains around it. There's also the other lake to our left. I don't remember the name of that one, but that one is like super blue. Yes, this is X-Plane 12. To be honest, there are angles and there's times where you can't tell the difference between X-Plane 12 and 11. I'm just being honest with you guys. There's been times I'm like, I don't know. like one of my screenshots I took, I was like, this looks kind of like X-Plane 11. It's called Lake Blue. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll name that lake. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wait, so you're telling me the MD-80 by default in X-Plane 12 has a new sound pack? Like built into it? Wow. I may have to take a look at that then. Yeah, there's a lot of other planes in X-Plane. Let me say this really quickly. First of all, Celthian, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yes, this is the 767-400ER, not the 757. I know the title says 757, and the thumbnail says it as well. But I had a game-breaking issue with the 757, and we had to go to a plan B. This is our plan B. But anyways, you know, in the past, flight simulators have never come out with high-quality default aircraft. They're always like bare minimum in the systems. They all just good enough to put out because they don't focus a lot of time on the aircraft because they're focused more on the whole game package. With X-Plane 12, this is the first time we've really got really good high quality default aircraft in the sim on day one. So the A330, even though it's missing a custom MCDU or FMS, it's still a really good high quality aircraft with a lot more system depth than we realize. The Cessna Citation, same thing. They have gone a long ways with that plane. I think it's really, the A330 is a payware plane on its own. They could have sold that by itself. Cessna Citation, they could have sold that by itself. I haven't touched anything else, so I don't know about like the Cirrus and the SF-30, 50, whatever. I haven't seen any of those yet, but I know they've really gone all out on the default aircraft. I did open up the Cessna 172. I don't think they made any changes to that, but yeah, they've really surprised me at how much detail they've put into the default planes in X-Plane 12. So definitely, guys, I know a lot of us are like, nah, it's a default plane, I don't want to fly it. Give them a chance, give it a try. You may be surprised. And I think, you know, if the community, the community has it now, you know, with the community's support, they could make those aircraft even better than what they are, just starting at a much farther down the road, right? So like with the Zebo on X-Plane 11, on X-Plane 11 when it first came out with the 737-800, all the buttons in the cockpit weren't even clickable. And Zebo came in and made them clickable. Thank you, Finn, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good to see you. It did not have a custom FMC. It had a very basic FMC. It had a very basic sound model. I mean, it was super basic. 737. It looked good on the outside, but on the inside, it was very basic. I don't think it even had a cabin. And so now on X-Plane 12, we're getting default aircraft that are fully modeled, fully detailed, right? It's crazy. So we come a long way. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. And yeah, I believe the A330 custom FMC is supposed to come in a later update, so we'll see how long that takes. Michael Medley, I think you know the answer to that, man. Come on, that's not even a comparison, bro. I'm sorry. See how we're looking on our time now. We are 33 minutes out from Denver, Colorado. We should be flying over the Rockies soon. Just passing Salt Lake City behind us. And the view has been very nice so far, man. I've really loved the view. Having a much better experience now than I've had in the past. I think if I could just get through some of these kinks in my setup, and you know, find out what planes work, what planes don't work, and avoid those things, I believe I could have a really good experience on X-Plane 12. I just keep picking the wrong things. These views right here, though, jeez. Wow. Just wow.
All
Thank you so much, Foxy Fox, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. I hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard, and I hope you're enjoying the ride. As I said, we're only 30 minutes out. It's all good, Michael. I know you're just messing around, man. It's all good, bro. I got you. I got you. Hey, I'll never forget, man. I always tell people that's where I started out, man. Infinite Flight. I mean, technically, I started on FSX, but my YouTube channel started with Infinite Flight. That's all I was streaming. And then eventually, I got a PC and started streaming X-Plane, and now here we are. Why is this button not working? I can't decide on the view, man. There's just so many things to look at on both sides of the wing. We'll just go outside again. I can't decide. Yeah, haven't had a whole lot of clouds. I mean, we flew through a little bit of overcast area at one point, but it's not a whole lot of bad weather in between here in Denver. Sadly. I'm flying live time, live weather. Live everything. Yeah, something's going on with the sounds in the 767. You can kind of hear them spooling up over and over. That's probably why I broke the 757. So yeah, I'll re-download that and get that set up. Michael Bullock, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I hope you're doing well. So I have a question for you guys in chat. What are you flying today or this weekend? All right, I mean, not just the simulator, but what plane, what routes do you have planned? What are you flying? Are you flying the PC-12? That's one of the reasons I want to go back to Microsoft. Is that PC-12 released a week ago, and I still have not had a chance to fly it, and I want to fly it so bad because I've been looking forward to the release of the PC-12 on Microsoft Flight Sim for so long. And it's finally out, and I haven't even had time to fly. Adam is gonna be flying a 321. Sweet. Is there any problems with the PC-12 so far in Microsoft Flight Sim? OBS, have you tried it, or are you just saying it's garbage because Coronato's reputation? Because I understand, I get it. Coronado has not had the best reputation lately of aircraft releases, but it's possible they could have made this better, and that's what I'm hoping for. I already bought it anyways, I already have it, so I just gotta fly it. Dan Decline is flying from Helsinki to Stavanger in the A330. Sweet. Gotcha. All right, that's what I assumed. I was like, I can tell you haven't flown it, but no, I'm curious. I'm gonna fly it. I'll let you know how I feel about it when I get in there. I mean, the one on X-Plane was good. Like, this was back when Coronado was at its peak. And again, the Coronado has never been known for making super high, super in-depth systems. They've never been known for that. So I'm not expecting that. They've always been known for their 3D modeling and sound. Until, like, the last, was it 5 releases on X-Plane, like, the sound became crap. I think they lost their sound guy or something. And it all went downhill from there. But then when they came over to Microsoft Flight Sim, things progressed a little bit. But I don't know, I'm curious to know what the PC-12 is like. Also, the Bonanza came out, also from Coronado, not long ago, which I I don't think I bought that one, but it looked good. So I was curious what that was like. Is there a new PBR on the wings or just new reflection? I'm not sure, Poser. I'm not sure what they did. The wings definitely look better than they did on X-Plane 11, that's for sure. There is a new reflection that I'm seeing. Mike Daly flying a 738 from Montego Bay to Fort Lauderdale. That's a good flight. Good flight. How's my 1080 Ti holding up right now? You know what? Good question. Let me take a look here after we finish rotating this beautiful view. My gosh. I think we'll leave it on the right side. Yeah, that's where the views are at right now. Michael Medley flying JFK to MKJS in real life. Oh, sweet, man. Enjoy the trip, man. Stay safe. What was the Challenger I was talking about earlier? I was talking about the oh my god, look at that. I was talking about the hot start Challenger 650 for X-Plane. I'm hoping that they updated. What was I gonna show? Oh, so let's see how my system is doing right now in cruise. Uh-oh, what is all that sound? Alright, so my CPU is at 50%. It's like bouncing between, okay, now it's 60. Okay, now it's 96. Okay, it's bouncing quite a lot, but it's kind of averaging around 55%, my CPU. My GPU is averaging around 45%. So it's actually not taking too much load. I feel like I would like it to take more since my GPU is stronger than my CPU. I'd like him to carry a bit more. My memory is only 57% at 18.3 gigabytes of 32. Yeah. So, like, I mean, it's nothing is really stressing out or anything. No, just checked ATC and nobody's online at all. Alright, Michael, I'll catch you later, man. Thank you so much for hanging out for a short period of time. It's good to see you. I'll catch you next time. So I believe we're still in Utah. Gonna double check. And yes, actually we are coming up now to a place called Dinosaur National Monument on our left. What is that about? Am I gonna see a dinosaur? I think it's over here where this river is. Trying to find it. I know, man. Good old Ark, Nathan. Good old Ark. Anybody else in chat played Ark? What's it called? Ark Survival? Something like that. Man, we spent so many hours, Nathan. With me, you, and Sarge. Yeah, yeah, man. I you know, sometimes I miss Ark, but sometimes I don't. There's another game that I play that reminds me a lot of Ark. It's called, man, what's the name of that game? Poser used to live, bro. I think anybody who really gets into Ark, you literally live in Ark, because especially when you get into taming dinosaurs and stuff like that, and like you gotta like stay up all night trying to feed a freaking little dinosaur. Like, it's crazy what we did. It's just crazy, especially when it's like a double triple XP weekend. Start grinding out, building houses and making weapons and taming it. Like, it's an overwhelming game. It's hard to really get involved in Ark and also play anything else, you know.
All aboard!
But yeah, that was what, a couple years ago now, right, Nathan? Thank you, Dr. Alban Smar, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. It is good to see you. That game was a while. Steamy horsepower. I do want to apologize, my friend. We streamed Train Sim World a few days ago, and when I streamed today, I forgot to change the title. I apologize if you're finding this thinking this is Train Simulator. It is not. He says, stop talking about it. You're gonna screw my life up. I know, right? If I keep talking about art, we're gonna get back into it. And the next thing you know, we're gonna lose 5 years of our life trying to create a new empire on a new server. But Tiberio Papa, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. By the way, if you are coming here looking for Train Sim content and you're on Twitch and you got here by accident, again, I apologize. If you want to see more of my Train Sim content, I have it over on YouTube. I have live streams and recordings on both Train Sim World 2 and 3, and Train Simulator as well. So if you want to check some of that out. But today we're not doing trains. It's all about planes. Look at that on our right wing. Look at that beautiful view. Wow, wow, wow. Man, like I can't stop rotating the camera. Yeah, thank you for understanding, man. Seriously, Steamy. It was an honest mistake. I was in a rush. I use Restream, so I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and I changed the title, I believe, didn't I? I think I forgot to change the game. That I think does YouTube even know? Is YouTube right? I don't even know. And I don't think I can change it after I'm live. Can I? Let me see if I can change it. Edit. If it'll let me change it. I'm not sure if it'll change it. I'm gonna try to update it here. It might work, it might not. But I can say at least I tried. We're also, people don't know this, but we're also live on Twitter. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, buddy. What mods do I have right now? So right now we're looking at the main thing, which is the FlightFactor Boeing 767-400ER. That is the aircraft we're flying. It is a paid mod that you can add on to X-Plane 12. Also, everything else you see, all of this scenery, all this amazing ground terrain textures, this is also a mod. This is a scenery mod that is made by Vertical Sim called V-States. You can type in !V-State, I think. I don't know if this works. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it works. Cool. V-States ORTHO, it replaces all of your ground textures for certain regions. V-States is only for United States and I think Jamaica, I believe. But there are other ways to get scenery like this in places like Europe, Australia, Canada, wherever. So it is. Oh man, look at that screenshot time. Let's get a screenshot right here. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Got it. Yes, I agree. V-States is going offline very soon. I think at the end of this month. So if you're gonna use it, you need to go download it right now. Matter of fact, jump on Amazon and order you a 8 terabyte external hard drive, or a 4 terabyte or a 2 terabyte, whatever you can afford, and go get that and download V-States to that hard drive and get it ready, because once V-States goes down, we don't know who's gonna take over or where it's gonna be. I know I've heard, a couple people saying, hey, I'm gonna download this to a place and redistribute it to another server. But yes, V-States is going offline at the end of September, which is super sad because it actually works. I don't know why he's taking it down. Wow, look at that. Actually, I do know why. He's taking it down because, for one, he was having a problem getting it to work in X-Plane, but also it costs money to host this massive amount of scenery. That's like terabytes of scenery of the whole United States. So, he can no longer take that financial burden, so he's taking it down. Look at that snow-capped mountains in front of us. When are we descending? Do we have a top of descent? Is that a... Because... Oh, I think we passed it. Oh, man. Wait, no, there's right there. It's right there. So, in 40 miles, we're descending. Going offline by meaning it will not be available anymore. You won't be able to find it on Vertical Sim's website. So yeah, that's what we mean by offline. Okay, let's start looking at descending and getting this plane landed down in Denver safely. So let's get all the way down to 7,000 feet. Yeah, it sucks. But thank you, Vertical Sim, though, for everything you've done for the community for so long. I know he's not going anywhere, but yeah, I get it, you know. He has a family and a baby. He can't keep paying for free scenery for all of us to have. Yes, we are still cruising. We're about 40 miles away from our top of descent. And I'm gonna see if the plane would ascend on its own. Hopefully it will. I've preset my altitude to 7,000. That's gonna follow our VNAV track. We are on VNAV and LNAV. So once we get to that top of descent marker, it should, in theory, descend on its own, just like 737. We have a nice tailwind. Well, not nice. We have a slight tailwind of 55 knots. We're doing 516 ground speed, and we're doing all right. The mod is called V-States. V-States. Can you request a flight? I mean, you can say what you want, but honestly, in the chat, I will forget. That is the honest truth. The best way to request a flight is to drop it in my Discord feedback section on my Discord. That way I can go back and see it and decide whether or not I want to do it. I don't tend to do a lot of the requested longer routes for my live streams. I try to keep it 2 hours or less for a flight, usually around an hour and a half. But you know, like for example, somebody in chat asked me to do New York to, like Jamaica. It's like a 3.5 hour flight. I'm honestly probably not gonna do that one. That's just the truth. There are some occasions where I may do a long haul. It's rare that I do them, but there are some occasions where I do a long haul. We'll do a flight that's 6 hours or longer. That's like a dedicated thing. I don't do that a lot. So, but again, if you have a recommendation and I'm looking for a long haul to do, I may consider your long haul. But just understand that it may be a while until I do it. Oh snap! I gotta save this. Simrail is doing a live developer Q&A right now, so I'll check that out after the stream is over with. That's a pretty big deal for all of my train simulator people. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. What was I looking for? I was on YouTube for a reason. What was I looking for? I can't remember. I don't know. Oh well. Oh, I know what it was. I think we might have a milestone to celebrate here coming up. I'm thinking maybe we do 35,000 subs as our next like big celebration. Maybe we'll do a long haul for that. I'm not sure. It's kind of like challenging for me to choose what to do on our, like subscriber milestone specials, because all my subscribers are not just flight simmers. We have a lot of people who are here for trains, people who are here from my ramp stuff. I do a lot of different things on my channel now, and not everybody is interested in the same thing. Some of you are Microsoft people, some people are X-Plane people, some people like hunting. It depends. I've gotten subscribers from multiple different sources and types of games, and so to do a special and dedicate 6 hours to only doing a flight is kind of challenging now. So we'll see. I'll probably still do a flight. You've been missing flights since you started iRacing again. I'm telling you, man, iRacing is... Here's the thing about simulator games in general. There's so much you can just dive into. When you get into X-Plane and you get into flight simulators, there's so much to learn in the beginning. You can spend a lot of time. You won't have a lot of time to go and play some of the other sims you may have been playing before. Same thing when you get into racing simulators. There's so much practice that you want to do, and so many races you want to do to try to grind out to get better and become competitive and make competitive setups and things like that. And you just end up not playing. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of get so dedicated into one game, and when a game like a simulator has so much like detail and depth and what it's trying to simulate, you can spend so much time just diving into this stuff like that. Do these sunglasses actually help save my eyes? Actually, yeah, they do. I don't know if they're like UV, like I'm not sure if they're like the special glasses that help you when looking at screens. That's not why I bought them. But it does help me when sitting in front of the computer and streaming with this bright light right here for 2 hours. It helps me not have to squint, and my eyes actually end up getting tired and dry and all that. So it helps, honestly. I don't do it for every stream, only on Fridays mainly, or special occasions. But yeah, it's helpful. My eyes do get tired. All right, we are descending on our own. There it is. We're dropping down to 7,000 feet. We're expecting runway. What did I pick? 34 right. Let me go get the information for that. And the views are not getting. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Is it just me or is my screen getting dark? Are we getting hypoxia? Oh, what does that say? Why does it say pass death? What does that mean? We already dead? Heck. What the heck is that? What the heck was that? So I believe that's usually the hypoxia effect. Oh my god, this looks so good. I mean, we're already diving. Like, it didn't take effect until we started. We should have been hypoxic like 2 hours ago. The logic doesn't make any sense. We need masks, guys. Where's my mask? We did, Cap. We did. Let's just stay outside. The plane is descending on its own anyways, so when we wake up, we'll be on final. Those clouds look horrible over there. Those don't look as bad. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad over there. But that scenery is really still in the show, man. This scene, oh my god, I'm just taking screenshot after screenshot because I like it. Give me some new screensavers for my desktop. I don't look too bad either. Might be descending through. You know how mad I'm gonna be if it's raining? I'm gonna be pissed. Look at that right there below us. Wow, look how high def those mountains are. And I can see trees too. Wow. This is what I was looking forward to right here. This is what I wanted in my stream the other day. This is what I enjoy. This right here. It's how I like to sim. Wow. Wow. I know I've been complaining a lot in today's stream, but ain't nothing to complain about around here. United, hit me up. I need a sponsorship for this cinematic camera. Today's cinematic camera is brought to you by Fly the Friendly Skies. I'm just kidding. Pay me, United. Pay me. Alright, that's cool over there, but this over here is where it's at. I'm gonna stay over here for a little while. All right, let me get the charts before I get too distracted. Oh man, I'm already. It's too late. It's too late. I'm already distracted. Alright, so we're looking for 11,000 feet at Teller. Cool. Localizer. I'm gonna use my radio panel so we don't have to go inside. 111.1. It didn't work. Alright, let's go inside for a bit. Hopefully we're awake now. Nope, we did. We did. We did. Okay, well, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one. Because apparently the pilots, all of them, have passed out. I don't know how high we are. I love this song. I want to sit over the wing, but I think the passengers have passed out too. Yeah, the only way to fix this is to go into our settings and just turn off that effect completely. There we go. Alright, now we can enjoy the wing view. Look at that right there. That is a delicious view right there. Yes, sir. Yeah, from what I understand, I think there's a bug with pressurization. Because we shouldn't be getting... That shouldn't be happening. Alright, so we're at 20,000 feet. Tell me how you feel it when you feel the lyrics.
All aboard!
Thank you so much, Thomas Reed, for the subscription. Welcome to Blue Arrow Royal Fam. I think it's this one. Oh, it's a radio. Where is the one? Where's the one for the ILS? Is it this one? Traffic. Traffic where? Traffic. Yeah. Oh, I think it goes here. Okay, cool. It's already in there. Radio. Oh, why is my? Oh, okay. It's just dark. I thought my screen was black. And 353 is CRS. Can I put that in? Oh. All right. Well, I'm just gonna assume that it knows what I want to do. Alright, now this doesn't look bad. These clouds right here, these clouds. Yeah, this isn't as bad as what we were seeing earlier. Like when you're right up on them versus being far away from them, this is much more enjoyable. Again, airport elevation I think was 4,000 feet. Let me see, make sure. Yes, airport elevation is 5,434 actually. We're at 16K. Let's get the weather. Help me out, chat. Give me the weather in Denver. KDEN. ASAP. The olive board totally killed the vibe of the song. Thank you so much. Today's Denver weather is brought to you by Ashley 777X. Weather is 020 at 7. Visibility is 10. Broken at 3000. Temperature is 17, dew point 07. Altimeter 3008. Alright, cool. Thank you. Three 008. I think we have to do it on both sides. There we go. It still says past death. Oh my god. Alright, we're passing 14K. It's not asking for any drag. We need to be at 11,000 at Teller. Teller is 19 miles away. We should make it. Looks like we are. And from there, we're going to basically be on a left downwind for the ILS runway 34 right into Denver, Colorado. Yes, this is the newest. Wait, hold on. No, it's not. I haven't updated this plane since yesterday. So if there was a patch in the last 24 hours, oh no, since this morning, I didn't get it. Do I have time to do just one pattern in the Zebo? No, not today. Oh, that sounds nice. Night side. Driving a John Ruda truck in Iceland. Oh, yeah. I am kind of, I don't know, I'm not sure completely yet, but I am kind of digging some of the effects that he's incorporating into this aircraft. Start bringing the music back as we get closer to the airport. And focus more on the plane, on the flight. About to be on a downwind. We are on VATSIM. Let me double check we are. See if my... Okay, so my push to talk is not working. I gotta fix that. Keyboard. Joystick. Isn't it called like PTT or something like that? There it is, X-Pilot PTT. Fly. Yep, now it's working. Alright, we're on the wrong frequency though. 22.8. Go. Double check down low. Alright, we got it. Lights coming on. Alright, we're lit up. We're at 10K. Actually, we're holding at 11,000 feet. He's coming back. Let's add some spoilers. Oh, and they're reversed. Of course they are. Not sure why that keeps happening. Look at that wing flex. Going through the clouds. Alright, well, after the stream, I'll update both my 757 and my 76. Actually, I'm going to do a fresh install of the 757 because I broke it. And then I'll do an update of the 767. So the next time out, we'll be all nice and up to date. I don't know when I'm gonna fly this plane again, but yeah. See, I know that I want to fly the A330 again, and try that out once they update it. I want to try the Citation. I want to try the 75. I do want to still fly the 757. I like that plane. Speed brakes subtracted. Set our auto brakes to max because I don't know how this is gonna go. Max auto. We are slow enough for the first notch of flaps. Let's see if the flaps will work. Okay, here they come. How do I get my index? There we go. There's our V speeds. We'll do flaps 30, 143. Alright, returning final. 27-mile final into Denver. And can't see anything so far. This is actually kind of my first time, my first opportunity and chance to really get to fly through the clouds. What is that? I think that's over speed. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's my first chance right now getting to fly through the clouds, and I gotta say, I kind of like it. I think I do. Seatbelts on. Denver traffic, United 116 heavy, about 25 miles inbound from the south, straight in for ILS 34 right, Denver. Nice, speed is coming back. 23 miles out. And we're below the glide slope. I'm gonna hit approach mode. Get it armed. Alright, we're on the loc. Yeah, I have to admit, I don't hate how this looks going through the clouds on approach. I don't hate it. Oh, especially with the ortho. Oh man, this is coming together very nicely. Very nicely. Alright, let's set ourselves up for success here. I don't want to have to go around. I want to shoot this approach and nail it on the first try. Alright, can I have the speed? How do I do that? There we go. Take it nice and slow. I have not landed this plane before. Even in X-Plane 11, I actually never really flew the 767-400. So I don't know what it's gonna feel like. I know she's a big girl. Yeah, that flyby is super anticlimactic. just not satisfying at all. That let's just stay away from it. I'm seeing rain. Is that rain? That's freaking rain. Oh, and I'm pissed. I am pissed. And you know why I'm pissed? Because in this version of the 767, for whatever reason, they did not include windshield rain effects. And I was really hoping we would not fly through any rain because of that reason. Ah, it sucks. That really sucks. Alright, we're looking at 14 miles. Get some more flaps in. Oh, it sucks, man. This would have been so epic with the rain going off the windshield. Ah, yeah. Yes, ortho does work in X-Plane 12. Look at it right now. I tell you, man, these approaches are just so much more satisfying when you have ortho. I can't see the runway yet, but I know what's in front of me. We are fully established on the ILS. Let's make the call. Denver traffic, United 116 heavy is 12 miles final. Runway 34 right, Denver. Now we have visual. Nice gap in the clouds. Keep that speed coming back. Yeah, she's a little slippery. You don't want to slow down. He does not. Let's go gear down early for some drag. What does that say? Flap limit. Kind of thought it might say that. Alright, gear down. Alright, let's land this baby. Yeah, we are struggling to lose this speed. These brakes are extended. Gear is down. We're still not slowing down. We are 7 miles out. Coming in hot. think we're still too fast for our final flaps. Alright, she's coming back. She's coming back. Winds are not too bad. We're about 5 miles. Denver traffic. United 116 heavy. Now 5 mile final on the ILS 34 right. Denver. Yeah, we might not smash it, but we're gonna need a lot of space. We're looking better. We're looking a lot better actually. It's getting there.
1,000.
It's getting there. Alright, let's put SpeedWorks away. Arm them. I said that hypoxia better not come back. This is a bad time. Alright, let's fly out the rest of the way. And my controls. Denver traffic, 9116 heavy, short final runway 34 right. Denver.
Flight slow.
Power, power, power.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Terrain, terrain.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh! Ah! Well, I'll tell you, Michael Jackson felt that one. That's all right. Welcome back to X-Plane. Oh wait, I forgot we can't turn, so we're just gonna leave it on the runway because we can't. I can't get the plane to actually taxi left or right. Nose wheel's broken. All right, guys. Runway 34 right is shut down for emergency landing. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Look, so look at my windshield. So these are the old FlightFactor windshield effects that come with like the FlightFactor planes. It's just kind of like some blurry raindrops, which has never been impressive. So I don't know why. Maybe in this new patch that came out today, maybe they fixed it. I don't know. So I'll have to update and re-load it and see. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna log off of VATSIM after that embarrassing landing. Landing rate 405. I actually thought it was worse than that, so I was, you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. So let's go ahead and log that on SimTokyo Pro. Log that in all of my horrible landings. Put that on my list of worst landings for sure. And let's run the replay back. Hopefully X-Plane does not crash. And we'll run it from there. Welcome to Denver, Colorado. This is what would happen if Reiner had a 767. Yeah, this is that moment when, like, if ATC was on, you would just kind of like quietly exit out of X-Pilot on your taxi back to the ramp. You know.
All aboard!
Alright, where is replay? Flight replay. Thank you so much, Elate, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. It sounds like somebody's still alive. Elate is still here. Alright, let's rewind it back. Oh, too much. Okay, calm down. There we go. Alright, more. More power, more power. Turn it down a little bit. Go outside. Let's see what it look like. Oops. By the way, Denver this is the new X-Plane 12 compatible Denver International. So if you have X-Plane 12 and you're looking for scenery to fly to, Denver is already working. Oh. Yeah, I tried to flare at the last minute to soften the blow. But it didn't work out. I didn't have enough power, and because I could barely hear the engine, I was like I didn't know I was low on power until it's too late. It actually doesn't look as bad from the outside view as I thought it would. That was one uncomfortable landing. That is for sure. Hey, it's time for some wing view, some clinch camera. Let's go. And right around here sounds good to me. The view looks nice, so I have to say I do like this view here. That right there. Yeah, I flared like 2 football fields too late. Yep. Scenery looks good. Ouch. If I had the head shake turned on this camera, you would see just how aggressive that landing was. You can see it in the wing flex though. Look at the wing flex. Boom. Boom. I didn't even realize that we bounced in our original landing, but we did. We definitely did. All right, next for some left wing from behind. I like the mesh of Denver. The Denver mesh has always been really impressive. The way it's built. I'm so pissed about that rain thing. I really am. I'm very upset about that. All right, beautiful. Oh, not beautiful, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's do it from the flyby cam, and then we'll get out of here. Got a little bit longer than I wanted to originally, anyways. Dog is ready to get out too, so that's a sign. You know, the initial touchdown really doesn't look that aggressive. Like this initial touchdown. It actually looked pretty soft. But I don't know if it's because I flared so hard or what that we ended up bouncing. You see, we come down here. We barely touch the ground and then just kind of float. Then the second bounce, or the second touchdown, is where everything just really kind of goes down. It's very uncomfortable for everybody in the plane. So, do you have to buy anything if you already have the FlightFactor 767 or 757 on X-Plane? No, I don't think you have to pay for any upgrades. Unless you want like the other variants or the special like avionics package and stuff like that, you don't have to buy anything. If you were doing it for the A320 though, there's a $20 upgrade fee. There it is. There's our... We have not had a good landing in X-Plane 12 yet, so have to work on that. Gonna have to work on that. But as I said, guys, welcome to Denver, Colorado. Welcome back to X-Plane. This flight honestly was much more enjoyable. The flight part, it was still very frustrating getting us to the flight part. This plane, the nose wheel steering wasn't working. Hopefully they fix that in the next patch. So still kind of frustrating, but definitely looking up. Hoping to spend more time in the sim, making things better. I'm gonna update this plane, update the 757, and we'll come back and try it again another day. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been fun. Thank you for keeping me company, keeping me entertained, hanging out in the chat. You guys have an amazing weekend. Enjoy whatever sim you decide to play, whether it's X-Plane, Microsoft Flight Sim, P3D, FSX, whatever, Aerofly, Infinite Flight, whatever it is you enjoy flying, go fly that and don't let anybody shame you for it. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video, after this smasher. Bam, there it is. Bro, that's all we deliver out here is smash hits. Let's go.